Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interest. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey.
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
And staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Alex Tellez. Ready for a big show, Alex? Got a sick, brand new Diamond Series in the room. Peyton Manning's in there, Steve Young on a creamsicle, Rob Gronkowski Speed Flex, Emmitt Smith custom drip helmet, got a Speed Flex two-tone Donovan McNabb, got a lot of great stuff in that series. George Kittle Chrome Speed Flex, one of the best tight ends in football. How many headliners left? All of them in that new series. We have all but one headliner in the minis, all but one in the jerseys. It's a 5 in 8 chance at a headliner in the vault. Got a lot of good headliners left in the slabs as well. Cannot wait to get started, Alex. How are you doing on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon?
I'm doing good. We pulled some sick helmets in the early show. We cleared out the old diamonds. I mean, yeah, that was probably the best of them all. And now we got some even better helmets out there in the new diamonds.
Yeah, this one's even better.
Oh, yeah.
The series is even better. It's a 35 boxer, 5 bonus boxes, 13 photoed headliners. The odds are so good in that one. So vault headliners left, Steven. We are down to 8 boxes left. That includes a Joe Montana Salute to Service Authentic. We have a Kurt Warner and Marshall Faulk dual signed Ram Authentic with the Greatest Show on Turf and Super Bowl champion inscription. We also have ourselves an Eli Manning autograph photo. There's a secondary headliner, Deion Sanders primetime, and a Tim Tebow as well. Not to mention one more box with the vault key. So we got 1 vault key, 5 total headliners, 8 boxes left. The ratios are mighty good, Mr. Raljak. So let's get the show started. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. We've got ourselves 3 and a 2, that one 2, 5 and a 5, 10, the messy number, the goat number, 10 for our dice roll tonight. Heading on over to the Wheel of Names. Let's see what we're chasing today. It was slabs in the early show. The chase in this show is going to be the mini helmets, which is a really good one as well. Tebow is a Gator. Not sure that works, right, Steven? Steven's a Georgia fan. It does make sense. Tim Tebow, that one is probably a Bronco lid, although it could be a Florida lid.
Yeah.
That is possible as well. He is definitely, without question, one of the best college players of all time. Tim Tebow.
I'm sure Steven loved that Carson Beck that we had in the college.
Yeah, that's cool. Carson Beck was a really surprise name, actually.
Yeah.
That's even surprised me a little bit. So mini helmets is the chase. We do have some Georgia Bulldogs in the room. We always do. I know there's a Terrell Davis in that next Diamond Series as well, former Georgia Bulldog. We got Gators, too, Emmitt Smith. We got all the best SEC guys out there. So I'm going to go ahead and offer up the same thing I did in the early show. It worked pretty well. If we can get to 5 boxes or more by 3:45, you guys will be thrown into a secret chase wheel spin bonus gift card for one person.
Yep.
I'll do 3:30 though. If it's 5 or more by 3:30, then it's a double wheel spin.
Okay.
So 3:45 a single wheel spin, 3:30 a double. If it's 5 or more boxes, if we don't get to 5, there's no secret wheel spin. Just the one in the mini helmets for the show. Yay says Rosalie. What's up, Rosalie? Made a run at the back, says Steven. Even picked the right box, just had the wrong slot. Okay.
Happens.
What do you think, Steven? Is he going to be a future pro quarterback, Carson Beck? You and I were talking about that off air.
I was not really sure. He's got the size. He's like 6'4", so bigger guy.
He's got a good arm, too.
Yeah.
The Georgia quarterback is always interesting because, let's be honest, the offensive line is really good. The targets are good.
Yep.
You throw to a lot of open receivers.
It's the same thing, as Alabama and Ohio State.
Yeah, it's just easy.
Yeah.
Like USC back in the day, Matt Leinart.
Yep.
Matt Leinart put up a lot of great numbers.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of guys could have put a lot of great numbers with that team that he played on.
Exactly.
So what's up, Anthony? Just heat in the break room. That's what's up. A new Diamond Series in particular, guys. Let's go ahead and take you guys on a little tour of the break page, top to bottom rundown, starting with the best. Some people say save the best for last. I say let's start with the best. It's a 35-box series, 13 authentic headliners in here. We got ourselves, I think it's 3 Speed Flexes, the custom two-tone McNabb, the Kiddo Chrome Flex, and Rob Gronkowski. We got Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode on the Raider lid. Emmitt Smith, NFL's all-time leading rusher. Take a peek at this Emmitt Smith drip helmet. It's got the white drip. It's got the blue. It's got the visor. The Lunar Cowboy Authentic turned just insane on the Emmitt Smith. The Kiddo Chrome Flex is ridiculous. This is maybe a top 2 tight end in football. First team All-Pro this last year, actually. George Kittle. Phenomenal lid right there. We do have the two-tone McNabb. The green tone on the bottom on the flash. And it's a Speed Flex with the visor. One of the best dual-threat quarterbacks of all time, Donovan McNabb. We still have Marshall Faulk, one of the 10 best running backs of all time. Peyton Manning, the 5-time NFL MVP, the most ever. Steve Young, not a Niner this time. It's a Buccaneer creamsicle. Let's not forget Steve Young started with the Bucs in his career. Terrell Davis, one of 8 2,000-yard rushers. Chris Carter on that old school. Kelly Green for the Eagles. He was an Eagle. People forget that. Chris Carter was an Eagle at one point. Lawrence Taylor, maybe the GOAT defensive player. I know a lot of folks will fight me on this one, Alex. Ronnie Lott is a lot of people's answers. But my answer for best safety, the guy I grew up watching, Ed Reed.
Yeah.
We got Jim Brown, one of the top 3 running backs of all time. And then Rob Gronkowski, a top 3 tight end of all time. I'd like to see more dog quarterbacks convert to the NFL. We are pro style, so it works, but we need some quarterbacks to complement our Stafford and Tarkenton to the next level. Matthew Stafford has worked out pretty well. Frank Tarkenton, obviously, Hall of Famer. Matthew Stafford has to be a Hall of Famer, Alex, I think, right?
Oh, yeah, he has to be.
I think he solidified that mark, Mr. Stafford. So great list of names in here. We have a single, a double, and a quad. A quad box break, $348. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's technically possible, Alex. You're getting McNabb, Chris Carter, Lawrence Taylor, and the custom Emmitt Smith.
Ooh.
$348. Definitely over $3,000 value, and then some probably. All of a sudden, it's worth it, right? You can double up as well in the NFC West. George Kittle, Marshall Faulk. You can double up. Let's see here. What else? AFC North, Jim Brown, Ed Reed. AFC West, Marshawn Lynch, Terrell Davis. A lot of good opportunities in the Diamonds. When is the time to play the doubles and the quads? When the series is fresh.
Exactly.
There's more opportunities to double up. If you're interested in quads and doubles, you either play at the start of the series or the end when there's a couple big ones in a specific break. So that Chris Carter Kelly Green is nice. Just got mine the other day. That Kelly Green is awesome, says Alex. Rosalie still learning the ropes. Good to know, Rosalie. Take your time, watch and learn, and then strike with those orders,
Rosalie
right?
got into the jerseys.
There we go, Rosalie. 8 boxes left in the vault. Got some good headliners in here. I like the dual autographed and dual inscribed helmets. Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, the Greatest Show on Turf inscription, and the Super Bowl champs inscription. Man, Kurt Warner's handwriting is insane.
It is.
We actually talk about some of the best looking autographs ever, and we forget Kurt Warner. Kind of like how a lot of folks forget him on the all-time quarterback list.
Yeah.
He's got 2 MVPs, a Super Bowl MVP, most passing yards all time in playoff history per game, that is, passing yards per game. I know Brady's got the most because he played in a million playoff games, obviously. But great lid right there, that Greatest Show on Turf offense, the best I've ever seen. Joe Montana has done what very few guys have done. He's got 4 rings, and he's never lost in the Super Bowl, Mr. Montana. Salute the service lid. That thing is clean. Now we got Eli Manning, the Brady Slayer. And that's actually one of the Super Bowls against Brady, I believe, because I do have you can see the Patriot defender on the left side of that photo. Another Hall of Fame level quarterback. Another beautiful autograph, Eli Manning. 2 secondary headliners. Let's be honest, 2 of the most recognizable sports names of all time, at least in America, right? Deion Sanders, primetime, the best corner ever, maybe. Everybody knows Deion. And then Tim Tebow, definitely an icon when it comes to college football. 8 boxes left, 5 headliners, plus a vault key in the vault. Diamond single, only 5 to go, $87 a spot. We got a bunch of custom lids in here, a bunch of helmets that are worth $1,000 or more, as I like to say. The 4-digit helmets here, the chrome flexes, that type of stuff available in the diamonds. 8 to go in the vault single, 8 to go in the slab double. Got some good slab cards left. Drew Brees. One of the biggest things for me that bothers me, Alex, is how Drew Brees never won an MVP.
I know.
I think it was either 3 or 4 seasons where he led the league in passing yards and passing touchdowns in the same season. Both categories. Did not win the MVP.
Makes no sense.
Makes no sense. Tyreek Hill, a guy that, quite frankly, for me was an MVP candidate. The best receiver in the game right now. Saquon Barkley, one of the best dual-threat running backs. And then O.J. Simpson, one of the all-time great backs, still left in the slab cards. Mini helmets. We have taken the old mini helmet series, and we have paired it with the new series.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's 8 minis left in the old series. Got some good secondary headliners, but all the photo guys were gone. So we put up the new minis that have all the headliners out there except for Eric Dickerson, which got pulled in the early show. So Emmitt Smith, NFL's all-time leading rusher. Joe Montana, one of the best quarterbacks ever. Some people still argue that Montana's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's not my GOAT, Alex, but he's up there.
Yeah, he has to be.
Has to be up there. And that's my favorite Montana lid. The gold ink on the Eclipse. That thing is nuts. Jalen Waddle on the Flash Mini. One of the best young wideouts in the league. A.J. Brown. He finished 3rd in receiving yards this last season. He was really, really good. That is the new Salute to Service Mini right there. Looks very, very clean. Kurt Warner on the Rams in the vault. Kurt Warner on the Cardinals in the minis. Took 2 different franchises to the Super Bowl, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, not many people can say they've done that.
No, exactly. And actually, the Cardinals not really a team that is used to making the Super Bowl.
No, not at all.
So that was impressive for Kurt Warner. A guy that is looking to make the Super Bowl this season. Probably the best player on the Lions defense, Aiden Hutchinson.
Has to be. Yeah.
He's an absolute beast. Salute the service mini. Michigan kid through and through. High school ball, college ball, pro ball, Aiden Hutchinson. Devontae Adams, one of the best route runners of all time. Twice led the NFL in receiving touchdowns with 2 separate teams. Brian Dawkins, Mr. 99 in Madden back in the day. Maybe the best safety, one of the best safeties at least, in the 2000s and quite frankly, of all time. Deion Sanders, maybe the best corner ever. Flash Mini on the Dallas Cowboys right there. So everything is out there on that mini series, but Dickerson, slab single 8 to go, jersey single 7 to go. It's called the rushing title series. Who got the rushing title this season? Christian McCaffrey. He's still out there, the big name in that one. A lot of good running backs, period, though. O.J. Simpson, on, believe it or not, a 49er jersey, Alex.
Ooh,
Something different there. Marshall Faulk, one of 3 guys to run for 1,000 yards and get 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. 2 of the 3 in this series, McCaffrey and Faulk. Devontae Adams again, Jamal Charles, fantastic dual threat guy. We got some great defensive players too. Lawrence Taylor, Ty Law. Then we do have Travis Etienne Jr. and Terry McLaurin as well. Other good modern players that are headliners in the jerseys. So guys, let me know what you want to rock and roll with. Break page is kind of open right now. Diamond single, 5 to go is the closest, but otherwise wide open on the break page. Let's change this thing. It is interesting how psychological things are in the room because this new Diamond series
is insane.
It blows the old Diamond series away. And we got 8 Diamond boxes done in the old series, which was cool, right? The 10 autograph Bronco lid was cool. As good as that is, there's probably about 5 or 6 helmets in here better.
Easily.
I mean, Emmitt Smith, Peyton Manning, George Kittle. I might even say Steve Young, the creamsicle.
Yeah.
Jim Brown, the Gronk flex.
The McNabb.
The McNabb two-tone speed flex. I mean, this is a really, really good series. I would definitely jump in. All these Dallas fans out there.
Yeah.
The best Cowboy of all time, Emmitt Smith. The only Dallas Cowboy to win the league MVP, Alex.
Ooh, look at that.
That is surprising.
Yeah, it is.
Very, very surprising. The guy that's won more MVPs than anybody, though, Peyton Manning. Yeah, that's a great lid right there. I think the Kittle look-wise is the nicest, right?
Yeah, it's got to be. But, I mean, look, Emmitt Smith, top 5 running back.
Yeah.
Ed Reed, top 5 safety.
Yep.
Lawrence Taylor, just top 5 defensive player ever.
Peyton Manning, top 5 quarterback.
Top 5 quarterback. Jim Brown, top 5 running back. Robert Gronkowski, top 3 tight end.
Yeah.
Chris Carter, top 10 wide receiver.
Yeah, if not top 5.
Yeah.
4th all-time in receiving touchdowns.
Terrell Davis up there, too. One of the few guys to run for 2,000 yards. Like, the series is loaded.
We could call it the GOATs.
Yeah.
Were you here for the GOATs and Greats series? I think before your time.
I think that was before.
We had a series that we called the GOATs and Greats series way back in the day. And at the time, we had some good series. They weren't always as good as now. Mm-hmm. That series now, all our series are that good.
Oh, yeah.
That's how good these are in the break room. So this is definitely the best series, though. All authentics. Authentic helmets are worth the most. You hear me say this all the time. Mm-hmm. A jersey headliner almost never is worth as much as a diamond filler. That means the worst thing in the diamond helmets, value-wise, is better than pretty much anything in the jerseys and the slabs, typically.
Yeah.
There's a couple small exceptions. For the most part, though, the real value, the money's in here if you're looking to sell, if you're looking to trade, or let's be real. Even if you want to display, these look the coolest.
They do.
You got a diamond helmet, everybody comes at your house and they're like, oh my God, that's the cool guy's house, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's the guy that's got the diamond helmets, those beautiful lids, the man cave, get your buddies over for some drinks and some football. You want to show this off in your man cave. A lot of great stuff to show off in this series in particular. So let's get it going, guys. Let's get those orders going. Let's see that heat in the diamonds, in the jerseys, and all the great stuff. Yeah, George Kittle is a absolute difference maker. I think the Packers knew that tight ends were really good against them.
Oh, yeah.
They focused on Kittle. 4 catches, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
He was, apart from McCaffrey, the best player for San Fran in that game, at least offensively.
Kittle grew up a Bears fan. He knew what he needed to do.
I've seen this stuff on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Knock out the Packers, make the Bears happy.
Yep.
And then I saw someone post, how was he not a Bear? I'm like, I know.
I know. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. That'd be sick for the Bears. The Bears actually do okay with tight ends. I know the receivers and the quarterbacks are usually an issue. Had some good ones, Greg Olsen. Yep. Cole Kmet's all right. Not bad. He's one of the better guys.
He had 90 catches this year.
Yeah, he was good. Cole Kmet was good. George Kittle was great, though. Overall leader.
Yeah.
He's a great blocker. Just the perfect football player. Mm-hmm. The perfect teammate. The perfect all-around guy. 100%. George Kittle. He is just fantastic.
He'll pancake you and laugh in your face.
Yeah, right? I saw a little clip of him and J.J. Watt. I think it was before Watt retired. Kitto's grandma was at the game, and he was telling J.J. Watt how it was her first game ever. She got tickets from Kitto or something, and she called the local, like, it was like the newspaper or radio station or something to brag about it, and she was the local star going to watch Kitto play. So that was cool. Definitely very cool. Iowa tight end, actually, there's a couple Iowa tight ends in the NFC Championship. Kitto and Laporta.
Yeah, I mean, Laporta's already he's top 5 tight end already.
Yeah, they're both good.
Monster rookie year.
They're both very good. So, let's go, guys. Get those orders in. Let me put this in the chat. See what these guys want to do. What would you guys like to break today? Like I did say, Alex, if we get the 5 boxes or more by 3:45, we'll do a separate wheel spin for the guys in those 5 boxes.
Yeah.
Now, I know it seems like a lot, but I mean, we knock out 1 diamond double, 1 mini double, and a jersey. 5 boxes.
We knock out a quad and a jersey.
Yeah, we can. We can do that. It is definitely very, very easy, very doable in the break room, and we've been doing the last weeks, 40, 50 box nights, and even the early shows. We've had some, 30, 40 box days in the early show, too. We had about 20 earlier today.
Yeah.
So the room has been very, very hot. So let's get those orders cooking, guys. Need some help on these breaks. I know Rosalie got in the jerseys, but need some more action here in the break room. I can't believe football season's almost over, Alex.
Don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, it's just terrible.
The only good thing I can ever think about it is that just means March Madness is right around the corner.
That's true. That is true. March Madness, that sneaks up on you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's going to be an open field. Wide open March Madness. All the top teams are losing left and right each week.
We do have a mini break.
Christopher Hidalgo.
Yeah.
Bought out the whole minis.
He did. He had a win earlier.
He's a Raven fan, got a Zay Flowers.
Yes.
Authentic.
Sick.
He did good. So mini double coming up. So Christopher, I need drop me 1 number from the old and 1 number from the new minis. Christopher Hidalgo jumping in those minis. A lot of goodies in there. I mean, Montana, Emmett Smith, Kurt Warner. We got legends. We got active guys. Waddle, Brown, Adams, Hutchinson. Actually, another legend, Deion Sanders in here.
We do everything.
We do everything, Anthony. So we have baseball-only series typically more in the summer during baseball season. Once in a while. We do have baseball in the room almost every week, though, in the 1 and 4.
Yeah, the 1 and 4.
So the 1 and 4 has 10 football items, 10 basketball, 10 baseball, and 10 everything else. Yep. Could be soccer, could be hockey, could be entertainment. And 1 and 4 might be in the room tonight. Could be in the room tomorrow. Definitely very, very soon.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have baseball in the room, Anthony. Baseball only, though, maybe a little bit. Okay, thank you, he says. Random is good, says Hidalgo. All right, Hidalgo. Let's pull up our wheel here. Are the minis out of 30, Alex, actually?
The new ones, yeah.
The new ones are. And the old ones, actually, we have up to 29. So I think we have a 1 to 30 wheel, actually.
Yes.
So I'll spin that one. 2 boxes. So this is going to be the old series first. So 24, which I think is left in the old series, if the ticker's correct. And let's do one for the new one. We got ourselves 7. That is definitely left in the new one. So 24 for the old, 7 for the new. Excellent. You got it, Anthony. Is Anthony a Houston Texan fan? We've had some good Texan stuff recently. Will Anderson, CJ Stroud. We do get some good Texan stuff here in the break room. Looks like Anthony might be a Texans fan. A good time to be a Texan fan. Those guys look good.
Yeah, we get a lot of Will Anderson.
Yeah, Will Anderson has been hot recently for the Texans. Definitely, I mean, we got Andre Johnson, J.J. Watt. You are in the right break room, Anthony, if you're a Houston Texan fan.
I want to get a Laramie Tunsil gas mask.
Ooh. Oh, nice. That would be nice. That guy rebounded after that. Rebounded well. Let's see here. I thought it was almost a Texan right now, actually. It's got that Texan color, but it's a Patriot instead.
Ooh, okay.
And it's a very good quarterback, Drew Bledsoe right here.
Nice.
4-time Pro Bowler, more than 40,000 passing yards in his career. A lot of guys think of Bledsoe with the Brady situation, but a lot of folks forget that Bledsoe took the Patriots to a Super Bowl before Brady. It was Bledsoe against Brett Favre and the Packers. He was a very, very good quarterback. Led the league in pass yards in 94. Definitely a nice get right there. Actually has some records. Most pass attempts in a game, 70. Most pass completions, 45. Tied with Jared Goff. So that is the AFC East. That is Christopher Hidalgo. He's got all the spots.
Yeah.
Drew Bledsoe.
Look at that. That was one of the listed headliners we still
Yeah,
had.
good one. Again, a lot of folks thought that Belichick should have gone to Bledsoe, not Brady. That was a prevailing thought. I think Belichick did good to stick with Brady. Can I get one of those pens, Alex?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's good. Yeah, it was a tough call, though. Actually, in the AFC Championship game against the Steelers back in 2001, Brady got hurt. Bledsoe came in, played really, really well.
Yeah.
And folks are like, Bledsoe should play in the Super Bowl. It was actually a legitimate talk show thing at the time. I mean, he could have probably got that Super Bowl because Brady did not have a great game in that Super Bowl in particular. Bledsoe could have won a couple rings with that team. And he gets a ring or two where he's the starter, then all of a sudden we're talking Hall of Fame.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a crazy world we live in. So Anthony's been a fan since they started and a season ticket member for 5 years. Well, I think Anthony has seen, I think the number is since the Texans started, they've got like one more playoff win or something like as many wins as Dallas.
Maybe they have more.
I think it's one more playoff win than Dallas since they became a franchise, which is wild to think about. The Houston Texans.
It's crazy just how fast he turned it around right now. I mean, Deshaun Watson, people kind of forget he did want out
Yes.
before the Texans really, made it official that they wanted to trade him too after everything that happened. And then look at how fast they rebuilt. CJ Stroud, just like that, already in the playoffs.
I was at the Texan-Chief game. That was 24-7 Houston in the second
don't bring
quarter.
it up to Anthony.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, if they win that game, it could be a very, very different story as far as their, playoff that year.
No, it's crazy because, Bill O'Brien got a little too much power, traded Hopkins, made the move for Tunsil, which actually is a good move when you look back at it now.
Now he's an offensive coordinator, though. Yeah. So that's how it goes. Box 7 in the new set, 7 of 30, game winner, mini helmets. What do we got here? Well, we got a winner here. We're talking about Texans and Cowboys. Back in this man's era, Dallas used to always win. 3-time Super Bowl champion, Troy Aikman's safety blanket, the tight end, Jay Novacek. Clean Flash Mini, JSA certified, NFC East. You think of Wyoming football, a lot of folks think of Josh Allen. Well, here's another great Jay Novacek. So very, very clean. Made 5 Pro Bowls back in his day, 1 All-Pro. 3-time Super Bowl champ, like I said. A very clean Flash Mini for Dallas. This is what the Deion one looks like. Just has a Deion Sanders autograph instead. So good job, Christopher Hidalgo. Back-to-back W's, Bledsoe and Novacek. Little 90s feel to this break.
On 2 historic franchises, Patriots and Cowboys.
Yeah, 2 of the best. I think Patriots have, 6 Super Bowls, tied with the Steelers, I think, for the most.
Yeah.
And I think Cowboys and Niners have 5 each.
5 each.
Yeah, so some of the blue bloods of the NFL.
Yeah, it goes Tom Brady with 7.
Yes.
And then we got
the other teams, the other franchises. The Chiefs are coming. Patty's coming, baby.
Ooh.
He's coming.
6 straight AFC Championship games.
6 for 6.
That's all he knows.
If he loses the AFC Championship, it's been a bad year for Patrick Mahomes. That's
what it's come to.
That's the truth. That is the truth for Mr. Patty. We just got an influx of viewers here. Let's get it going. Something is afoot, says David.
You know it, David.
When the king of the midday takes a stroll out in the big office.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here. And he's here Friday too, David.
Here Friday, and then next week I'm back on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yes!
Look at that.
But not Monday.
No, not Mondays.
Not Monday. Oh, that's Robbie's on Monday, right? That's Robbie's Monday.
Yeah.
With Colin. Yeah, that's great. I actually referenced that in the early show. David Griffin would be happy you're here, and sure enough, here's David Griffin.
Here we go.
I heard he's been getting owned by Steven and NBA 2K.
Yeah, I heard, David, I heard you're not very good.
Yeah, that's the rumor out
That's
there.
the rumor on the street.
That's what they're saying, David. Steven's talking up a big game, not talking up your game, though, specifically. No way, Friday, snowstorm incoming.
man.
LOL. It's actually supposed to be... Is this wood? I don't know if it's... I don't think it's wood.
I don't think it is either.
Well, it's supposed to be nice this weekend. We'll hit about 40 degrees with no rain or snow this weekend.
About time.
Yeah, we're taking the dogs on a long walk. That's for sure. It's Henry's birthday on Saturday. My girlfriend's little Chihuahua mix.
Okay.
He's turning 7 on Saturday,
Oh, wow.
so
Look at that.
there's gonna be a party.
Yeah.
So I'm not very good, but I don't shoot them from half court like Thor.
Oh, man.
I've also heard Colin's not very good either.
Yeah, I think I just heard only Steven's good.
Yeah, that's what they say. Already got a couple spots in the next mini. The Diamond Single 4-away, guys. Let's attack that Diamond Single. Let's see some heat. David Griffin. David is a big-time LSU fan here in the break room. Mr. David Griffin, and of course a big-time fan of Derek Carr. He is his favorite
time.
quarterback, Derek Carr.
The only thing he likes more than Derek Carr is Dennis Allen.
Yes, he does love Dennis Allen. He also really happens to like Mr. Sean Payton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big Sean Payton fan, David Griffin. So here's a look at those headliners, by the way, the Crunch Time Diamond helmets. All of them out there, guys. We got so much custom lids. Emmitt Smith custom, McNabb custom flex, George Kittle chrome flex, Rob Gronkowski speed flex, the Chris Carter to Kelly Green, the Steve Young creamsicle on the Buccaneers. And the biggest name, though, is actually not on a custom lid, Peyton Manning. Another huge name, Jim Brown, obviously passed away not that long ago. There will not be a ton of Brown stuff of Jim Brown in the near future, right?
Yeah.
There's going to be some the next 4 or 5 years, 10 years from now. That autograph is going to be hard to find. So definitely one worth chasing, Jim Brown. Yeah, D'Amico Ryan, man. He was incredible. They went from literally last to first in the division. They were like the worst team in the NFL or second worst team, whatever it was. And they were one of the best teams this year. Rookie head coach, rookie quarterback. You guys got it lucky, Anthony. You did well.
Yeah.
You did well for yourselves. So orders coming in here. Tell me we're getting closer on the diamonds.
Well, you know Matthew McLaughlin.
Did he buy it out?
He closed out the last 4 spots.
Let's go, Matthew!
Matthew gets it.
Matthew! Diamond single number 1. Drop me a box number. I know David calls you king of the midday, but Matthew McLaughlin, he likes the 12 and 3 p.m. shows.
Yeah, he's the customer king. Of the midday.
I think he's the customer king of the midday. He shows up here for the early shows, and he says, I'm not going to wait till the night show when it's all the big dogs here. He's like, I'm the undisputed big dog of the early show. Let him know, Matthew. You are here to dominate.
So when you pair Matthew and me together, then it's just this show just erupts.
Exactly.
That's all it takes.
That's what happened in the early show. Yeah. So, case in point, we got Ron Insalurkin and Salako in here. It's Rudy Whalen, Christopher Sansone, and the aforementioned Matthew McLaughlin. He's laughing a lot these days with the Lion team. His squad is in the semifinals, the NFC Championship. He wants the MJ box 23 right off the bat. So thank you, Matthew. We are getting started with box 23. Such an excellent series, the Crunch Time Diamonds. A lot of guys here that delivered in Crunch Time in this series. Definitely one to look out for. I mean, when is it the time to attack? When all the headliners are left?
Every box?
Yeah, everyone comes in here asking, how many headliners are left, Kamen? What headliners are left? All of them, baby. Sounds good, Anthony. See you at 6, brother. Charge up that phone. 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time every single day at Ultimate Autographs. never ever stops. Dice roll was 10 here. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Matthew up top's got the NFC North. Ronnie and Salako in the NFC South. Matthew NFC East. Rudy NFC West. Christopher AFC North. Matthew in the AFC South. AFC East is Ronnie. Matthew is the AFC West. Our very first diamond of the show, box 23, the MJ box. It's got to be good. It's 23.
Yeah.
Although, let's be real. They're all good in the diamonds, right?
The diamonds, man.
It's the diamonds. Everything in here is really, really good. Yeah, it's a record-breaking series. A record-breaking running back. Single spot snipe. Rudy Whalen with Eric Dickerson.
Rudy.
Man, what a get, brother. Hall of Fame 99 inscription. 2,105 rushing yards. That record stood since 1984 on Dickerson.
40 years now?
Yeah, math is hard. I think that's 40 years. I think you're correct.
Years.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
That's absolutely crazy. Easily a top 10 back of all time. Top 10 all time in career rush yards. Most in a single season. And also maybe the flyest looking NFL player ever with those goggles.
Oh, yeah.
Eric Dickerson looked fresh, man.
Someone needs to bring back the goggles.
They do.
In one of the sports. Any of the sports, honestly.
Who would look good in goggles, Alex? What athlete would rock the goggles well? Trying to think who would be. I feel like Travis Kelce could have fun with that.
I mean, yeah, probably. Let's see, does it have to be a running back? I feel like it has to be a running back.
Oh, a running back. Okay. I mean, if we want to go running backs, McCaffrey's the best guy right now.
What about Jahmyr? I'll go Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, little new school.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Jahmyr Gibbs, another one of those great Alabama running backs. So awesome hit, Rudy. Flash authentic. Eric Dickerson, $87. This one worth a lot more than $87. Good job, Rudy. So Rudy's a newer guy here in the room.
Yeah.
We're not sure if it's Rudy from the famous, movie, The Famous Guy, Rudy. We did meet him in the break room here a while back.
Yeah.
Me and Colin. Rudy was electric.
He was coming for your job.
He was coming for my job. He was really, really good at breaking. I think Matt offered him a contract, but Rudy said, I've got to work on the 30-year anniversary of the film. Mm-hmm. I'll talk to you next year. So I'm sitting here. Please, Rudy, deny that so
Rudy
I can keep
and
my
Mike
job.
Singletary, man.
Yeah, Mike Singletary, too. I feel like Rudy would be the breaker. Singletary would take your job as the producer.
Yeah, probably.
Because he was, surprisingly really calm.
Yeah.
Mike Singletary. Very calm, mild-mannered guy. Not the I want winners Mike Singletary.
That would be an electric break room.
Yeah. Rudy and Singletary. Thanks, guys, says Rudy. You're welcome, baby. You are welcome, Rudy. Eric Dickerson, man. Great job. This is not a headliner, not a secondary headliner. If a Eric Dickerson Hall of Fame 99 inscription Ram Flash Authentic is considered a third-tier hit in this series, it is pretty darn good. Is that what I think it is there?
That's Matthew getting 4 spots in the quad because he didn't win this break, so he's like, you know what? I need to get into a quad.
Let's go, Matthew! King of the midday! King of the midday! It's not Jon Snow, it's Matthew McLaughlin. Oh, man, that's great. I mean, the more diamonds we open up, the more happy I am. I'll say this a lot, but it's a breaker's dream to open up the diamond helmets. They look the coolest, they get me most excited, and whenever diamonds are coming out, I'm like a kid at a candy store. Can't wait to see what comes out, Alex. They're so clean.
So a reporter asked Lamar Jackson if he likes playing against Patrick Mahomes. He's like, no, I do not like playing against Patrick Mahomes.
I bet he doesn't. He's 1-3, Alex.
I don't think anyone does.
No, I don't think anyone likes playing against Patrick Mahomes.
That's Eli Apple for some weird reason.
I think the Bengals have it in their head they're better than the Chiefs, and they're not. They beat them a couple times in the regular season. They had the one second half, but I think they got brought back to reality last year. But more orders coming in, huh?
Matthew's trying to get the breaks going, guys. We need to help him out here. He's got us halfway in the diamond double and the diamond quad.
All right, so you'll hear me say this all the time. 3 or less is what really gets guys excited when we're more than halfway there. We're 4 left in the quad, 4 left in the double. We get to 3 left, this will fill up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
If it's more than halfway there, there's 31 people watching right now, Alex. I'm willing to bet that there's got to be, at least 4 people who want to play.
Well, even if you're just someone that likes to get one spot at any of these breaks, we got a break room leader in the room right now. Matthew is the leader. When there's a leader in here, the break room does not stop.
And you'll hear me say this also a lot, Alex. If you're going to buy one spot in a break, it's a 1 in 8 chance to win.
Yeah.
If you're going against one person with 7 spots or 7 different people with 1 spot, your odds mathematically do not change. That seems to not sink in.
I know.
Like, guys will say, oh, that guy's got 4 spots. He's got 5 spots. He's got 6 spots. Why would I play it? Well, you would play if you knew 6 different people had 1 spot. So your odds are the same, and all the headliners are left in here. That quad box break, we have 4 NFC East headliners.
Yep. Carter,
McNabb, Emmitt Smith, Sick Drip Helmet, and then what's the other? Lawrence Taylor. We got Jim Brown, Ed Reed in the AFC North. We got George Kittle, Marshall Faulk in the NFC West. Got a lot of good stuff in here.
And if you guys can help, Matthew close out this quad in the next 5 minutes, you'll get a wheel spin.
That's right. I said 5 boxes or more
we're at 2 right now.
By 3:45.
So the diamond double won't do it. It'll get us 1 away still. But if you knock out the quad, there's only 4 spots to go.
So 4 minutes, you will be in that secret wheel spin if it's ready in the next 4 minutes. So guys, up to you. As the series name indicates, Alex, it's crunch time.
It's crunch time.
It's crunch time.
It is.
It's perfect, right? And we're not talking about Captain Crunch, not Nestle's Crunch Bar. We're talking crunch time, 4th quarter. A guy that had one of the most 4th quarter comebacks of all time, Peyton Manning in here.
Are you going to be Patrick Mahomes? Or are you going to be Jordan Love?
Patrick Mahomes.
Exactly.
Yeah, the little Love, that throw Love had was the same as the Brett Favre throw against the Saints.
That was the only dig I could throw at Jordan.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing I could do.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's very good.
Guys that are really good in crunch time in this series, I mean, Rob Gronkowski in the Super Bowl. This guy always delivers. Emmitt Smith, the Super Bowl MVP. We got a lot of good guys in this series, guys. Come and get it. All the headliners out there. 4 to go in the double, 4 to go in the quad. Matthew needs some company, right? He's lonely right now. The poor guy is lonely, wants some company. Who's going to join him in those diamonds? So, Matthew going hard. Christopher, Mark Hoffman, Christopher Hidalgo, Rosalie are in. Rudy's been in. Dustin's been in. Ronnie's been in. Who's going to join these guys? Diamond double, diamond quad coming up. I like getting all the modern guys, the big names currently.
Yep.
I know we pulled Mahomes last night, the best quarterback in the game. We'll have Mahomes in the break room either today or tomorrow in that 1-in-4 series. We do have 2 of the best Niners currently in the room. For the high-end price people, George Kittle, the Chrome Flex. For the guys that don't want to spend as much, there is a McCaffrey jersey in the jerseys.
Look at that.
So a lot of good stuff. Good afternoon, Trevor. Trevor is a big-time Packer fan. He missed that John Kuhn jersey earlier today. Kuhn. What's up, Trevor? TJ. Let's get in those breaks, guys. Matthew McLaughlin has done the work. He just needs a little bit of company.
Yeah, that's it.
Just a little bit of company. That only needs 4 guys or even 3 guys, 2 guys.
One other guy.
One other guy, yeah. So 10 autographed Bronco helmets was the highlight of the early show. And like I said earlier, though, there's probably about 5 or 6 helmets in this current series that, believe it or not, are better.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, 100%.
They're phenomenal.
Guy or girl. We do get a lot of girls in
Yeah, guy or... I think of guys as a dual gender, right?
Yeah,
if you're hanging out with, 2 girls, 2 guys, you're like, what's up, guys?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we do have a lot of big baller ladies in the room, though. That is for sure.
The Mag.
The Meg, Rosa Brazel, Darcy Standish. Chelsea's in here often.
Yeah.
Got a lot of great female contingent in the break room as well. My aunt couldn't believe me. She's like, do females play your break room? I'm like, a lot. She's like, really? That doesn't make sense. I'm like, oh yeah. It makes sense. There's football fans everywhere out there. Thankfully, Alex. Thankfully, we have a bunch of football fans just lurking. So what do you guys think? Big games this weekend. Chiefs and Ravens. We got 49ers and Lions. Alex and I, house divided.
Yeah, this week, yeah.
Mr. Baltimore over there, Mr. Kansas City. For me, it comes down pretty simple. in a big playoff setting. I trust Mahomes more than I trust Mr. Lamar Jackson. Patty, by the way, 3-1 against the number 1 defense in the NFL, averaging more than 32 points per game. So he gets that little extra motivation against the top dogs.
I'm going to trust whatever Matthew McLaughlin thinks.
Did he just buy the whole quad?
He's sick of this.
All right, he doesn't want to wait. He does not want to wait. Anthony says red wave. Let's go. Chief red, Niner red. That's what I'm thinking. So diamond quad number 1. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers, Matthew.
What are you chasing, Matthew? I'm a little curious.
Yeah, which is the one you really want, brother?
There's a lot of great helmets in there, so I guess that's why I'm more curious.
If you could have 1 or 2, what's the one you most want? It's a great question. He gets 4 headliners. It would be well worth it, of course. Christopher Hidalgo.
Oh, that was all right at the deadline.
Yeah. Oh, we got the deadline.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's why he did it.
Yeah, makes sense. So we'll do... Did the jersey get at the deadline too?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so they're all in that wheel spin. Matthew gets ×4 for the diamond quad, though.
Yes.
Because we had the minis, the diamond was 3. Actually, I forgot we had the minis, Alex. We got the minis and the diamond, and this is going to be 7 and 8 in here. So, Matthew, 4 numbers, brother. Let me know. Christopher's the same way. He does not want to wait around. Bought out that jersey single. Here we go. We got 19, 13, 9, and 33. Matthew McLaughlin likes the odd numbers. He says, I'm feeling odd. I'm not feeling even today.
Right.
He's like my girlfriend. She likes odd numbers better, Alex, apparently. I'm more of an even number guy, personally.
To each their own.
Yeah, right? So, I'm not here to question Matthew. He knows what he's doing. He's won a bunch of great stuff here. So, 9, 19, 13. So, let me see here. 10 through 12. We got 13. Actually, 14 to 18. We got to get at least a headliner here. Maybe multiple, Alex. So, it's better than a 1 in 3 chance. So, we should have either 1 or 2 headliners if the math adds up here.
9, 13, 19?
9, 13, 19, and 33. So 4 boxes coming up. Thank you, Matthew, for knocking out this awesome diamond quad. It's the best kind of break, a diamond quad, right? 4 authentics, high-end names. Does not get much better than that. All right, we'll start with 9. The Nick Foles box here. It's almost Super Bowl time. I got to give a shout-out to one of the best Super Bowl quarterbacks ever, Mr. Nick Foles. Philly special man. All right, first box in the Diamond Quad. This one's a little scary. Scary Terry McLaurin. Salute the service for Washington. That's the NFC East. That is Matthew, of course. Consistently over 1,000 receiving yards, Terry McLaurin. Very, very good pass catcher. One of the best wideouts in the NFL for Matthew McLaughlin. He says, couldn't wait. I don't blame you. You want to get it done? Just get the orders yourself. Buy out the whole thing. Now, he's not playing around. No doubt about it, Nick Line. He is not here to mess around. Pro Bowler in 2002, Terry McLaurin. Just another one of those Ohio State receivers, right, Alex?
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
And there's so many good ones. So in his career, Alex, he's played 5 seasons, 4 times more than 1,000 yards. And then the only time he missed it, 919, played 14 games.
That's insane.
So pretty much every year he plays the full season, gets to 1,000 receiving yards, Terry McLaurin. So good start, Matthew. Scary Terry. Or as Bob Boulay says, scoring McLaurin.
Ooh.
The Bob special. So 3 more coming up. Matthew is not here to mess around. Although you could get into the double with him, right? I'm guessing that's where Nick Line is headed. Nick is a Colt fan. There's a Peyton Manning authentic. Nick is also a Cowboy fan. There's a custom Emmitt Smith authentic, the Drip. So that's got to be a good spot for Mr. Line to jump into. All right. Good get on Scary Terry. Salute the service. USA flag on the back. That Beckett QR code on Terry McLaurin. Cool. Never really had a great quarterback before, but still put up numbers. I know Sam Howell put up some numbers. He also, gave numbers to the other team. But, McLaurin gets a consistent quarterback you can trust. Those numbers only going up. All right, the second box in the Diamond Quad. Lucky number 13. 13 of 35. Do we have another headliner here? Such an excellent series. Actually, it could be our first headliner, excuse me.
Yeah.
We pulled a bunch in the early show. We have not pulled a headliner yet. Well, that streak is over. This helmet is beautiful. We got the Kelly Green, Chris Carter. Oh my goodness. Fourth all-time in receiving touchdowns. The history of the National Football League. Fourth all-time. A lot of great years with the Vikings. The guy we always think of as a Viking. He was also a Philadelphia Eagle. NFC East again. Matthew McLaughlin, the first headliner tonight in the Diamonds, Chris Carter.
Look at that.
This is good. It's like we're warming up. Like we start off good, then we get to very good. Maybe the third one is great, and the fourth one is just epic, right?
Yeah.
We're building to some greatness here in these breaks. I like the Kelly Green better than the Eagle one right now, Alex. It is such a nice look. I think they wore it against Miami this season. Earlier this year, they won that game back when the Eagles were winning early in the season. Things did change quite a bit late, though. So, good get. Nice pull, says Matthew. Glad you're happy, brother. Nice pull indeed, Chris Carter.
The Eagles need to wear the Kelly Green more.
Everything more often. Maybe it'll help them. I think they just got a new offensive coordinator, didn't they, Alex? Or they're going to. There's rumors.
Yeah, they're going to. They did fire their OC in DC. They hired Vic Fangio for their defensive coordinator.
Yeah, that's a great spot for him. Man, one of the best defensive coordinators in the game.
Oh, yeah.
A big loss for Miami. 19 next. 19 of 35. Do we have our second headliner in this new Diamond Series? Maybe another NFC East headliner, Alex?
It could be.
That would be sick. Oh my God. Did I say we're only getting better? Did I say we're only getting better, man? We are getting beyond better. Emmitt Smith on the drip.
Oh.
The custom Lunar Authentic, the white drip, the blue. The NFL's all-time leading rusher. Most rushing yards, most rushing touchdowns. 3-time Super Bowl champion. Former league MVP, Super Bowl MVP. The great Emmitt Smith.
Oh, well worth that.
Let's go, Matthew! Let's go, Emmitt Smith!
See, I mean, if someone would have hopped in.
Right? They could have 3 helmets.
Could.
Imagine if Matthew got 7 spots, someone got in with 1 spot.
Yeah.
That NFC East right now, paying off handsomely. Crazy Pool says Hidalgo. Emmitt Smith. This is incredible.
Diamonds.
I mean, look at this thing. Go Gators! Awesome pull, says Matthew. Are you a Florida Gator fan, Matthew? This is probably the best Florida Gator of all time, Emmitt Smith. Gotta be, right?
Best one that was like good in the NFL.
Like good in the NFL. Tim Tebow in college.
Yeah.
We do have Tim Tebow in the vault, by the way. My goodness, Matthew. Emmitt Smith, custom authentic. Well, this is going to be in the hit video, Alex. No doubt about that. I don't think we can replace this one. The first custom lid in the new series. Like I said, good, very good, out of this world good with the Emmitt Smith. Love this one. He's a Gator fan, says Matthew. Okay, Matthew. Florida Gators have one of the best college programs ever. Back in my local television days, the best media food I've ever ate at a sporting event was at a Florida Gator football game. It was a Mizzou-Florida game early in the morning. 11 a.m. kickoff. They served brunch, and it was heaven. I love the Gator campus. Florida's got a beautiful campus, awesome place. one of the best athletic schools in the game. All right, another one coming. 33 is next. 33 of 35 in the crunch time quad box break. What do we got in here? Do we have 3 straight headliners? I mean, Emmitt Smith, insane. Chris Carter, insane. And the hits keep on coming. Once again, NFC East, Donovan McNabb, two-tone speed flex, baby. That is fantastic right there. One of the best dual-threat quarterbacks of all time. Helped the Eagles make 4 straight NFC championships. Played in the Super Bowl, multi-time Pro Bowler. Fantastic hit, fantastic player. Incredible looking helmet. Donovan McNabb, two-tone speed flex. It happened, Alex. I know I say the odds of it happening aren't great. Well, we had 3 NFC East headliners and 4 NFC East hits. Matthew McLaughlin.
This is just unreal.
Yeah. Colin would be jealous, says Alex. Well, yeah, we pulled 2 of Colin's favorites, Chris Carter and Donovan McNabb, both Eagle lids. And if someone else had jumped in and got a spot here, they could have got themselves 4 helmets potentially
it's
with
just
1
insane.
spot.
I mean, this is what we always talk about. These are the scenarios we talk about constantly.
And I always say this too. If you're a big level player, if you're thinking about the diamonds, if you're going to buy multiple spots, forego the single.
Oh, yeah.
Go straight to the double, the quad, win multiple things with just 1 spot. And that is incredible right there. My goodness. Hidalgo says I would get that resale. Matt Sick Hits, man, those are amazing. And Bob, Matt's team is actually the Detroit Lions, Bob Boulay. Detroit Lion fan. He is winning a bunch like the Lions are these days.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Donovan McNabb, two-tone speed flex. Yeah, this one is probably also safe in the hit video.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if the Carter's going to make it, though, with all the stuff we got coming out here. We'll see.
I don't think so. I do love the Kelly Greens, though. They need to wear it every game.
They do. They definitely do. So, Bob has no lines for trade. Not yet, Bob. Could still get some. Jersey break is next. Rushing title. A jersey single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. That would be Rosalie, Christopher, and those guys. And we have the crunch time, and Matt got the whole thing as well in the double, in the diamonds. So, man's got himself some headliners coming tonight. Take heed, take some advice, get in that diamond double, Alex, right? NFC West, Kittle, Andy Marshall, Falk, double up. Jim Brown, Ed Reed. A lot of good possibilities out there in this break. So, we had Hidalgo was first. Rosalie was second. He says 3 or 33. So, which one, Hidalgo, would you prefer? 3 or 33? Actually, 33 is not. Actually, let's see. Jerseys, it is available. So, do you have a preference, Hidalgo? I could randomize if you want. Let me know. People get a little particular about their boxes for sure. Matthew says, on a mission from God.
Yeah.
I like it. Man on a mission. Let me put the slabs here on this other ticker so they fit. He wants 3, the Allen Iverson box.
All right.
We're not talking about practice. We're talking about the real thing here in the break room. I mean, you're doing it big, Matthew. You are taking home some insane lids. And if you're going to buy out a whole break, you really want to hit headliners to get your money's worth. He hit 3 headliners and a Terry McLaurin, so that's not bad at all, right?
No.
I think McLaurin was actually a secondary headliner too, Alex. So technically 4 headliners, 4 for 4 in the NFC East. 3 times coming up for the jersey. Or, excuse me, 10 times coming up for box 3 in our jersey break. And we do have that wheel spin. I won't forget it. Just want to get these breaks done that are coming up. So 10 clicks. Rosalie has the NFC North. Christopher Hidalgo has the rest. Rushing title jersey series. Number 3. It's raining Eagles in the break room.
Oh man, where's Colin?
Where's Colin at? Devontae Graham, former Pro Bowl pass rusher, had that famous strip sack against Tom Brady during that Philly special Super Bowl. Graham on the Eagle custom jersey, NFC East, Christopher Hidalgo. Math paid off in school, says Matthew McLaughlin. Matthew, you call your high school, middle school math teachers, let them know that it's paying off for you, brother. Tell them I went to Ultimate Autographs and the math lessons paid off. Good job, Christopher. Man. Ego kind of day here in the break room. And Colin's in tonight. It happened to show early, Alex, for him. All right, Christopher. Good job, man. That is one way to go about getting W's. You buy all the spots, or almost all the spots, Alex. Get yourself some pretty good odds. Yeah, what's crazy about that game, for me, you know, I'm a stats guy. I don't believe, you know, everything is about wins or losses. If you look at just the overall game, that might have been Brady's best Super Bowl performance ever.
Yeah.
Got a ton of yards, but at the end, Graham got the strip sack, and the Eagles won the game. A nice jersey, says Matthew. Yes, sir. Graham was probably happy with the Michigan Wolverine National Championship.
Oh, I bet.
Former Michigan guy in college. A lot of Michigan Wolverines are known to win stuff, including Brady, Ty Law out there in the jerseys. I got some good Wolverines in the room. So another jersey sold out, huh?
Yeah.
And then we have that diamond double. It's all Matthew. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, Matthew's not waiting around. He's not messing around. Thank you, Mr. McLaughlin. Diamond double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, man. If you get stuff that's half as good as your last set, you're off and running. Still got to see that George Kittle, though.
Yeah.
That Kittle thing is, man, that helmet is just... And that's my favorite as far as sheer looks. As far as player, it's Peyton Manning. But that Kittle, I want to see that thing in person, Alex. Selfishly. I want to see that in person. Isn't that crazy? We're talking about it and then it happens. It's just how it goes in the break room. It actually happens more often than you think. I think it's something about the, you know, break room gods up there just kind of orchestrating some of this craziness to happen. I don't know how it happened, but it sure did. So, Matthew, 2 numbers, man. He called out good ones last time. I think maybe he'll call out good ones again, Alex. He wants 4, and he wants 15. All right, 4 and 15, Matthew. Both of those are good in the diamonds. Brett Favre and Patrick Mahomes. Couple of gunslingers in this double box break. It won't be Mahomes and Favre, just to clarify, but those are their box numbers. We could get Peyton Manning in here, though. That would be pretty cool. All right, Matthew. Double box break coming up. 4 first, 15 to follow in the diamonds. Do we have another headliner here, Alex?
Matthew's been on a roll.
I think we pulled 3 straight headliners for Matthew. What's better than 3, Alex? 4! Ed Reed, baby! Maybe the best safety of all time. He's got the most interception return yards ever. He's got the most seasons leading the league in picks. More than 60 for his career. Ed Reed, Raven Authentic. That is 4 straight headliners for Matthew McLaughlin.
It's just insane.
He is cooking in the break room. Ed Reed, baby.
He said he's on a mission from God.
He's on a mission from God. There is some sort of divine intervention here, Alex, because this guy can't stop, won't stop taking home headliners. My goodness, Matthew. He says yes with the exclamation points. Yes, indeed. Whew. This guy cooled this guy off, man. That's nuts. Little headliner run here for Mr. Matthew. I mean, he's a guy that could put together a centerpiece collection just from his wins today.
Yeah.
That's just from the last 10 minutes, Alex. Just from the last 10 minutes. Matthew doing it big here at UA. I guess I can leave it out for now. It is Ed Reed. I want to put some respect, but I don't know if he's going to make it, Alex. I almost think the Kelly Green would beat it because we don't see it as often.
No, the Kelly Green is sick.
Yeah, I think Ed Reed is going to miss out on a hit video, but we'll give him some love for now. Give Ed some love for now. All right, 15 next. The Patrick Mahomes box here. 15 of 35 in the diamonds. Do we have 5 straight headliners, Alex?
Nothing would surprise me at this point.
We're getting spoiled here in the diamonds. You know what? This is nice. It's not a headliner, but it's one of my favorite inscriptions ever. We got grass over turf. Ricky Williams,
I like that
baby.
inscription.
Look at that. It's better than smoke weed every day. Grass over turf.
Yeah.
PSA certified. Ricky Williams was a beast. More than 10,000 career rushing yards. Led the NFL in rush yards in 2002. Former Heisman Trophy winner at Texas. I think he's top 5 all-time in college rush yards. And we forget how good he was in the NFL. So Matthew McLaughlin, another sick lid. Grass over turf. Ricky Williams. Congrats, Matthew, says Ronnie. Big congrats. He is absolutely cooking here in the breaks. Guy went on a 4 straight headliner run. And then his filler hits is Ricky Williams.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin. Those are the filler hits in the breaks. Good job, Matthew. Yeah, we've seen this one before, but not often. A little bit different, grass over turf. My favorite Ricky Williams, by the way, is the Heisman, where he spells it Highsman.
That's a good one.
Awesome, says Matthew. Classic inscription. Thanks, gents. You're welcome, Matthew. Thanks so much for playing, man. You made this thing possible for yourself. 6 diamond helmets, 4 headliners, and 2 pretty darn cool filler hits, right?
Yeah.
This guy has just been cooking here in the room. Nice job, Matthew, says Nick. Matthew's got a cheering section today because, you know, a lot of these guys will watch the show because they want to see what comes out, right? A lot of people play the show, but, you know, you can't play every night. But this is pure entertainment for these guys, Alex, seeing Matthew go on a run.
Oh, yeah.
And he has deserved every single one of these, right?
Yes. I mean, he's buying out diamonds, diamond doubles and quads.
Good things come to those people that work hard, right?
100%.
He has worked hard on this break page today. The king of the midday, Alex. I hate to say it. You are the king of the UA midday. People here, but the real king is Matthew.
It's definitely Matthew.
He's the king here in the midday. Midday monster. Theme today. People want guaranteed wins. Dan Scapetta shooting a shot in the jerseys. Rushing title. Jersey single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number, Mr. Dan Scapetta. Our second jersey break of the show. I think only 1 headliner gone in the jerseys too, so a lot of great stuff across the board. He wants the Slammin' Sammy Sosa box, box 21. Thank you, Dan. We will do box 21 here. Alrighty. And then refreshing the break page. 5 to go in the minis, 5 to go to the next jersey. And my advice to you guys, get a spot in the diamonds now. Because Matthew's going to help do the rest. If you're interested in the diamonds, get your spot now before those get bought out, right? I mean, Matthew McLaughlin, Nate Alberts at any moment. There is so many guys that could strike at any single moment here in the room. So
I think Matthew might just be playing the diamonds to play the diamonds.
yeah, I think so, Ronnie. They're all good. Ronnie came up with a new nickname. It's a good one. Matthew McWinner.
Yeah.
Who are you going for in the diamonds?
I like that.
I still think the 2 best are left. Because I think it's Peyton Manning because of the player.
Yep.
And George Kittle because of the helmet. For all the good stuff we pulled, I think the 2 best helmets are still left in that series. So plenty of incentive to play. 21 coming up. We got ourselves a Chief. Kansas City's all-time tackle leader, 4-time Pro Bowler, former Texas Longhorn. It's Derek Johnson. I love all the Chiefs jerseys. The black and red, the red and black. Very, very clean jersey. Beckett certified. Dan Scapetta with the Derek Johnson. All right, Dan. Actually pulled quite a bit of Chiefs in the jerseys.
Yeah.
We have the Jamal Charles headliner, but we pulled the Nigerian Nightmare Christian Okoye yesterday, and now it's Derek Johnson.
Yeah.
I mean, is Matthew doing this again, Alex?
I mean, why not at this point?
I don't see why not. He's kind of playing with, he's winning right now. Got to stay hot while you're still rolling, right?
Look at all the great helmets still out there. That's the thing.
There's so much good stuff. Peyton Manning, Jim Brown, Rob Gronkowski, Steve Young, Terrell Davis, George Kittle, Marshawn Lynch, Lawrence Taylor. There's a boatload of headliners left.
I was going to say, he's probably got the second, and then depending if you like the McNabb because it's a custom helmet, or the Peyton Manning, the third or fourth best helmets.
Yeah.
The best helmet's still out there in the Kittle.
I think it's Kittle and Manning for me, but I'm a Manning fan. I think the Emmitt Smith is probably the third best for me. This thing is pretty nuts. But a lot of great stuff here for Mr. Matthew. I mean, there's a Jim Brown out there if we're talking legends.
Oh, yeah.
There's a unique one, Steve Young on a Buccaneer creamsicle. Now, that's something that we simply don't see in the break room. So a lot of stuff we don't see often available in the diamonds. 34 people watching. Plenty of folks to knock out these breaks. Someone did get a spot in the diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
Making sure that he's got a shot that Matthew doesn't take all the diamond helmets. Was that Keith?
Yeah, newcomer.
Newcomer Keith.
See, even the new guys know.
They get it. You look at the break page, you just know.
Oh, yeah.
You just know. We got TJ Fussell in here, got in the jerseys. All right, TJ. Let's keep it going, guys. 4:12 p.m. Let's keep this afternoon show rolling. McNabb just got pulled, Jason. And if you're an Eagle fan, kind of a tough break. We just pulled McNabb. We just pulled Chris Carter. Let me go to the just chatting 1 second. Let me get this intro thing out there. This is some of the helmets we pulled today. The McNabb two-tone Speed Flex, the Emmitt Smith custom lid, the Ed Reed, the Chris Carter. Good news, though, Alex. Still a lot of great stuff left.
Oh, yeah.
That includes Marshawn Lynch. That includes the Peyton Manning, the George Kittle Chrome Flex, Marshall Faulk, Steve Young Creamsicle, Terrell Davis, Lawrence Taylor, Jim Brown, and a Rob Gronkowski Speed Flex still out there in the crunch time. So Dante, everything we offer is certified.
Yep.
What you probably received is a Beckett QR code. So all the new Beckett helmets will come with a QR code, a sticker. If you put your phone, you take that little screenshot, the COVID menu of the QR sticker. It is the exact same as a cert card. This is what Beckett's doing right now. They're saving paper. Your thing was definitely certified. I'm willing to bet that it was a Beckett QR code. If it wasn't a QR code, you can message customer service and we can get you a cert card. But I would say about 95% of the time someone comes in and asks and says, I didn't get a cert, it's because it's a QR code, Alex. About 95% of the time. So that's a lot of the modern helmets. I think it's Beckett. I think it's Fanatics. A lot of the companies do not do the cert cards anymore.
No.
I know JSA, PSA do it, but if it's Beckett or Fanatics, or even I think Radke does the QR codes as well.
Yeah.
So I know this one is Radke for Emmitt Smith. So that's kind of the new wave. Not the physical cert cards, the QR codes on the back. Would like to see. Yep, it does not. They don't have the cert cards, Dante. It's a Beckett thing, nothing to do with us. They send us the helmets without the cert cards. This is the exact same thing, though, man. I promise you, exact same thing. They're physically not available by Beckett. If you want it, maybe email them and see if they can print you one out, but I doubt it because I don't think they make them, Alex. Yeah, a lot of nice helmets, Jason. This is why you should always pounce on the brakes. You wait too long, the helmets come out, right?
Exactly.
We learned that in the vault, I think it was last week. The very first box last Monday in the vault was a Tom Brady Authentic.
Oh, see, look at that.
Right off the bat, Alex. You should never, ever hesitate on the breaks. Actually, the jerseys, too. Like, this is a Beckett one, too. Derek Johnson. Again, QR code. No physical certs on that jersey. What's coming in on the orders, Alex?
We are 1 away in the jerseys.
All right, jersey. Did someone buy 7?
No.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
1 guy with 3, 1 guy with 4.
Okay, that makes sense. 1 spot left in the jerseys. Don't forget the minis, guys. 5 spots to go. That's the chase. And let's run another run of the diamonds. Another round of those diamonds. I know Matthew wants these. Gotta imagine other folks want them too, Alex, right?
I'm gonna see why not.
They are filthy helmets in the diamonds. So put the Johnson jersey away. We'll have a jersey break coming up. We'll definitely do more diamonds. We'll do at least 1 mini break. That is the chase. Let's do that wheel spin for the guys up until 4:45.
All right.
I think it cut off at the quad, right? Matthew's quad, or the Russian
jersey,
title.
The jersey was the last one.
Yeah, jersey was the last one. So I did say for all the boxes up until 4:45 or 3:45, excuse me, are in that secret chase wheel spin for you guys. And this is just a 1 number, not a double wheel spin, just 1 for this one. Oh, that's okay, Jason. Sometimes you gotta work. Definitely need to get in there early. Work held me back today, unfortunately. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you gotta work. But that is why we have shows at 12, 3, and 6 p.m. We can get everyone in here at some point, right? So 48 names, top name getting a wheel spin here. 10 clicks. So 7, 8, we got 9, and 10. It's Matthew McLaughlin. Comes as no surprise. Had really good odds because he got the diamond quad 4 times for buying a quad box break. So Matthew, what number do you want to start on, man? Otherwise, we'll start you on 1 for your wheel spin. Whatever it lands on, that's how much money you're getting in the gift card, brother. Give him about 30 seconds here, Alex. And in the meantime, I'm guessing that jersey break probably sold out, right?
Let's see. Yep.
All right.
Who was it that just won this wheel spin?
Matthew.
Matthew.
The guy that's won everything.
Go figure. Go figure.
He's a winner.
What else is new?
Nothing. Everybody loves a winner, baby.
Oh yeah. That's what I said. The breaks a lot of the time there's a leader.
There's a
guy that
leader.
kind of takes charge of the breaks and is like, I'm gonna get 4, 5, 6 spots. And when you see a leader, you gotta follow.
You gotta follow, baby. Everyone's gotta follow the leader. We'll spin this bad boy. Matthew. Oh, get some legs. Ooh. Ouch. I done messed up, Alex.
Oh no.
$4. But better to get the sick helmets than the wheel spin. I always say this. The wheel spin up to $100. These helmets, some of them are worth over $1,000, right?
Oh, yeah.
The headliners, I mean, like this custom Emmett Smith, this thing obviously goes for a lot of money. Definitely worth a lot more than $4, I'll say that much. I'd rather get the big hits than the wheel spin.
Yeah.
And Matthew has been getting the big hits for sure. It's the high or low comment. 90 on the last spin, 4 on this one, Alex. That's just how it goes. So, what are we doing next? Jersey break, rushing title, TJ, Dan, and Rosalie in here. It's our 3rd jersey, rushing title number 3. Go ahead and drop me a box number, folks. Man, everything's still left here, minus Terrell Davis, I think.
Yeah.
A lot of headliners in the jerseys. A lot of headliners everywhere, man. Minis all but 1. Diamonds all but 3. I got some good ratios in the vault, 5 and 8 chance. A bunch of left in the slabs as well. A lot of goodies. Rosalie just a little bit late. Dan was first with box 4 in the jerseys. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Rosalie, for participating. We do go with the first number we see in the chat. Danny was first this time. So, all right, let's get these guys set up here. Guys and gals. Rosalie, what's your squad, Rosalie? We like asking all the new people what team they like. Let us know what squad you represent. I love how we have all sorts of different fans in the room, Alex. I've actually noticed, I wonder if they've been quiet before, or if it just happened to be hot, but we've had a resurgence of Lion fans recently.
Yeah, I mean, as we should.
They come out of the woodworks. Rosalie is a Giant fan. All right, Rosalie.
Okay.
There is a Lawrence Taylor jersey in here. Not to mention Lawrence Taylor in the diamond helmets. Arguably the best defensive player of all time, LT.
Yeah.
The OG LT, not LaDainian Tomlinson, Lawrence Taylor.
That's my LT.
Yeah, exactly. We have Eli Manning in the vault. Autograph photo by Eli. Beautiful autograph. Saquon Barkley in the slabs. We got Giants all over the break room.
Eli Manning, the Vinny Batani killer.
Vinny Batani and Brady.
Yeah.
The Brady Slayer. So 10 clicks. Dan's got the NFC North up top. NFC South right below is TJ. Dan in the NFC East. TJ NFC West. AFC North is TJ. Dan AFC South. Rosalie, you've got yourself the AFC East and Dan in the AFC West. 4 of 35 coming up in the rushing title jerseys. How do you get a rushing title? You have some great offensive linemen. Here is one of the best to ever do it. He's rated the 7th best offensive lineman of all time on a website I was looking at. The Pro Football Hall of Famer, the great Willie Roaf on the Saint jersey. So former Saint, former Chief, offensive lineman, Willie Roaf. Number 77. He was a big dude. He was hard to get by. 11 Pro Bowls, 4-time All-Pro, 1990s and 2000s All-Decade team for Willie Roaf. And I think he was blocking for Priest Holmes when he had that record-breaking season.
Yeah.
One that didn't last long. It was actually his touchdown mark broken by Sean Alexander, broken by LaDainian Tomlinson. Nice hit right there, TJ. So, let's go.
5 away on the diamond single now. Matthew's not even in it.
Exactly. People are catching on.
Yeah.
They're catching on about those diamonds.
I mean, I want to see that George Kittle.
$87 for a diamond break.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've done 1 single, 1 quad, and 1 double.
Look at that.
That's 7 diamonds to show, which is excellent, guys. Absolutely excellent to see the diamonds on fire. It is the best break in the room. I know, sometimes high rollers in, 1 in 4, vault, but those aren't in at all times.
Mm-hmm.
For the breaks that are in every single day, that's the best break in the room.
Best break.
Yeah, definitely. And I say best for 2 reasons. 1, there's the most value.
Mm-hmm.
The items in there are the most. Money-wise, if you're selling. 2, it's got the biggest names, right? Everything is a headliner. All the names are big. The filler hits are non-existent, right?
Yeah.
Everything in there is just absolute heat. Are you not a Saints fan, Craig? Craig is he's a tough guy. He'll let you know how he feels.
He's got high standards.
Actually, I think that's the other Craig, too. Is it a
Craig
Craig Joseph?
Joseph.
But maybe Craig Crenshaw, too. If your name is Craig, you've got standards.
Yeah.
That's a Craig thing.
I mean, even Saints fans are probably saying Saints.
Yeah.
David Griffin's like that.
Yeah, he is. That's true. So, good job, TJ. You said how many spots away in the diamond?
5.
5 to go in the diamond single. 4:23. And we're going to about 5 o'clock during the 3 p.m. show. Now, if the show is really, really hot, we can go all the way up till 5:50, where Colin and Steven are fighting us to get out of the chairs.
Exactly.
But if it's not super hot, we sign off around 5 o'clock, give or take, 10, 15 minutes. We really kind of sign off whenever the break room cools down.
Yeah.
If you guys are ordering, we are not signing off. Could be here all night. A lot of 11 o'clock nights recently, 11:30. The guy said on Saturday over midnight. You never know when the breaks will stop.
Oh, he's a Falcons fan.
Makes sense. Saints and Falcons hate each other. Well, Craig, there's an upcoming Diamond series he might like.
Oh, yeah.
We do have Deion Sanders in that vault.
Yep.
Could be a Falcon hit. We do have Deion Sanders in the minis, but that would be, in that case, a Cowboy hit. because it's the Flash Mini.
But, I mean, otherwise, Michael Vick is a big-time filler a lot. You could see him on a full-size Authentic in the vault, potentially.
Almost every series, Michael Vick. Usually on the Falcons, once in a while the Eagles. I did pull a Michael Vick Virginia Tech last night, though.
Ooh, that's nice.
I have yet to pull Michael Vick on the Steelers, though.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe one day. Ben Roethlisberger would not give him number 7. Are you kidding me, Alex? Ridiculous.
He is the starter, though.
I know, I'm just messing. I'm just messing.
We are 2 away in the Diamond Single.
All right, 2 to go in the Diamond Single. We'll make it nice and easy, guys. Drop this link in the chat. Let's close out that Diamond Single. I'll also drop in the general live break page link. Man, McNabb was pulled, says Jacob. Jacob, this break room never stops. This is non-stop orders. The only way to make sure that you have a shot at everything is really watch all day and order all day, because you blink and the helmet you want is gone.
Yeah.
One Mike Vick, Falcons Authentic 2 days ago. Sick lid, says Jason. Yeah, indeed. Very, very sick. Mr. MV7, the Madden Goat. So here's that. Donovan McNabb we pulled. Insane looking lid. The two-tone. It's actually like the Flash with the two-tone. It's like glittery. It's a speed flex. It is probably the second best looking helmet of the show today. Number 1 is Emmitt Smith, though, I think.
Oh, yeah, gotta be.
You know, given the player and the look of this thing, the Emmitt Smith drip helmet, this thing is insane. Jacob, I really wanted McNabb too, says Jason. I got some good news for Jason and Jacob. Donovan McNabb will be back.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have plenty more chances to get him. He is a break room regular. Definitely more shots at McNabb. I know Jason's an Eagle fan. We also pulled the Chris Carter, Kelly Green. A.J. Brown currently out there in those mini helmets. Got a lot of A.J. Brown, a lot of Jalen Hurts, a lot of Devontae Smith, a lot of Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb. Plenty of opportunities at those Eagles, man. They're everywhere.
That's a really good question, Alex.
What is the one helmet you guys want to see you haven't pulled currently in the break room, Alex? It's got to be the George Kittle. This thing, I don't know if he's talking about, like...
I feel like he means in general.
He means in general?
That would be my guess.
Oh, that's interesting. That you haven't pulled one helmet. Yeah, that Smith lid is awesome, says Jason. Hate the Cowboys. I see the diamond is sold out.
Just sold out.
All right, in general, Alex. I'll give you one. You'll like this, Alex. This is probably my answer, too. Walter Payton.
I was going to say the same exact thing.
Never pulled a Walter Payton Authentic. We had an autographed photo of Walter Payton. I don't imagine there's many Walter Payton Authentics out there. Obviously passed away a while back, the Bears legend. That might be it. Because I think of my favorite players ever. Manning, Mahomes, Devin Hester is a Bear fan, Urlacher. I think of all these big quarterbacks. We've pulled all of them in the break room. Gotta be Walter Payton for me. The one I want to see, Alex Dreyer.
Outside of Walter Payton, I would probably say, because I have not seen this in the break room, you might have.
Yeah.
A full-size authentic Matt Forte or Devin Hester.
Hester, I've seen. Forte, I haven't. I've seen Forte slab.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson could be fun. I haven't seen a Jackson authentic.
Yeah, that's another
Speaking
really
of
good
current guys. Yep. What is the new on the ticker, Mad Mike? So we have paired the old mini helmets with the new mini helmets. It's one box from the old series, one box from the new series. Yep. The old series had all the headliners gone, so we went ahead and put some fresh minis that have headliners left. So we have the diamonds next here. That Emmett helmet is nice, says Craig Crenshaw. It is.
I'll even throw Jay Cutler out there just because it's Jay Cutler.
Yeah, never pulled them on an authentic. I've pulled a Cutler slab, but not an authentic. How about you, Alex? What's one you want to see? The customers. What do you guys want to see that you haven't seen? Now, keep in mind, some of these guys simply don't sign off, and some don't sign, like, ever.
Yeah.
So it's not a guarantee by any means.
Now, if I go outside of football,
yeah,
a Jordan and LeBron would be sick.
That would be sick. Now, I think Michael Jordan's autograph is ridiculous. I think it's like, it might even be north of Brady. We have to look it up. I know his autograph, like what he charges, the value is ridiculous.
I have it on a poster.
You have it on a poster?
Poster.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much that is.
Yeah, it's worth a lot. But that's a keeper as a Bull fan.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Eli Manning signing the Chad, says
That
Nick
would
Line.
be sick.
Chad Powers. Chris Ripka wants 29 in the Diamonds. Thank you, Chris.
Didn't like Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders have like an alternative ego for like a combine thing too?
They did.
I mean,
yeah.
One of them's like Sandcastle, I think.
Something like that.
I can't remember theirs.
I want a Ray Allen Jesus Shutterworth.
That would be sick.
That'd be cool. Man, Al Toon, says Trevor. Now, Alex Dreyer, this is one we can probably do. And I personally, as a Devin Hester fan, Matt Salas, if you're listening, let's get this man, Alex Dreyer, Devin Hester authentic. That's something that I know is out there. I know we've had it before. A Devin Hester authentic is a very, very reasonable thing. One that I have seen, but it's in a while. We used to have Peanut Tillman authentics with the protect your balls inscription.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's what I want to see, because
Yeah.
the peanut punch, that was iconic. So, Keith, the new guy, welcome to the room. Keith, let us know what team you like and how you heard about UA. Jason, Christopher, Craig, and Chase in here as well. Crunch time number 2. Let's see some heat in the Diamonds. Yeah, I definitely think Walter Payton, though. If I had to pick one, is it. We get Art Monk. We've had him before, Trevor. I'm not going to say often, but we've had him often enough recently. Art Monk. Yeah, that's one we do get in the break room. And he's not even a headliner often. Usually a filler Art Monk. So if you like Art Monk, you're in the right place, Trevor. That's a guy we've had multiple times. So usually if people ask, do you guys have that guy? Usually the answer is yes.
Yeah.
We've had almost all these guys. So 10 clicks. Does Mr. Salas leave the top down of his convertible when he's at the U.S. headquarters? He actually comes with his Gulfstream. He comes with the plane.
Yeah.
We have a big little area for him. Sometimes Colin picks him up because Colin is trained in flight school.
Yeah.
So sometimes he has Colin pilot the plane for him. So depends on the day. If Colin's working, they usually plane together, a little carpool action.
Yeah.
Matt and Colin. So we got Christopher Ripka's got the NFC North, South, and East. Craig Crenshaw, NFC West. Chase Tyre, AFC North. Jason Pucci, AFC South. Keith Rankin, AFC East. And Jason, AFC West. Now, Jason missed out on the Eagle lids. Could get Peyton Manning here in the South. That'd be sick. Heard he has chocolates on his desk that he charges for. That is incorrect, Ronnie. The chocolates are free.
They are.
I steal them. So does Annette as well. So we got 29 coming up. I took the Hummer today. They don't have a convertible option. I mean, Matt is kind of a tall guy. So convertibles aren't for everyone, right?
No.
Certainly not for me. I'm big and tall.
Just Dom.
Dom Pellegrini, perfect car for him. The convertible. The man, the myth, the legend. All right, says Roddy. All right? 29 coming up. 29 of 35 in the diamond helmets. Matt, get us some Devin Hester. Alex Dreyer has requested it. Alex Telez and I want Mr. Hester as well. The chocolates on my desk wouldn't last, trust me, right? Those are dangerous. You just eat them and it's dangerous. All right, what do we got here? Oh, this is surprising. We get this guy a lot. Almost never on this team, though. Warren Moon on the Viking lid. Hall of Fame 06 inscription. How do I know Warren Moon was legit? He was great everywhere.
Everywhere.
Canadian Football League, the Seahawks, the Vikings, the Oilers, the Chiefs. Everywhere this guy played, he was incredible. I was listing off a stat the other night. I think it was last night. I look at his Canada stats and his NFL stats. You add up the passing yards, there's only 4 guys with more ever.
Look at that.
That is Brady, Breeze, Manning, and Favre. That's it.
Yeah.
Beautiful, authentic, Lunar Authentic, Hall of Fame 06. The first black quarterback in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Also a Canadian Football League Hall of Famer. 5-time Grey Cup champion, Warren Moon. So 11-time All-Pro, says Trevor. Ron Dane. We have actually had Ron Dane before. We had Ron Dane on Wisconsin lit a while back.
Ooh, that's sick.
One of the best college running backs of all time. It was a while ago, but I think we did have a Ron Dane. I don't know if you were here for that or not.
No.
But was the highest paid player in the early 90s, says Ronnie, on Warren
I
Moon.
didn't know that.
Yeah, he was a beast.
And I may not like the Vikings, but I like a lot of their players and a lot of their memorabilia.
Yeah, they've had some good quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Randall Cunningham, Warren Moon, Fran Tarkenton,
Culpepper, Cousins now.
Kirk Cousins now, Minnesota Vikings. Good job, Christopher. There's that Twitter account I love, Alex, that shows old school videos of great players that it says the kids today don't understand.
Yep.
There's a highlight reel of Warren Moon. There's one of Barry Sanders and one of Mike Allstott. I rewatch those on loop when I get bored. These guys were absolute legends. And Trevor, we usually get Moon on the Oilers, but yesterday we had him on the Seahawks, and today on the Vikings. So you never know with Warren Moon. I think it was the Eskimos he played for in Canada?
I have
Edmonton
no idea.
Eskimos?
Probably.
That's one we need to get at some point. That could be
That would be sick.
a 1-in-4 filler on Warren Moon. We've had the Washington Chrome on college as well. Edmonton Eskimos is who he played for in the CFL. Which was interesting because he was really, really good. He was an African-American quarterback. They didn't want him to play for the NFL teams because he was a black quarterback. Had to prove himself in Canada, and he did, and then he did in the NFL as well, Warren Moon.
Yeah.
Incredible player. Good job, Christopher Ripka. Very, very good job. Had a cannon of an arm. A guy ahead of his time, too, because look at all his passing numbers, Alex. In the modern era, he would probably be top 5 all time if we're looking at the modern stats. Like if he was in this era throwing the ball.
100%.
There we go. Trevor says, I have his Oilers jersey. Trying to complete the set. Well, again, we get him a lot on Oilers stuff in the room. You keep playing these breaks, you'll get yourself a Warren Moon Oiler authentic. He better, Ronnie and Sulaco. Antonio Gates? I think so. I mean, he's got the most receiving touchdowns ever by a tight end.
Yeah.
Is it his first year up? Antonio Gates?
Yeah, I think so. Should be.
They got to put Devin Hester. Devin Hester, baby.
Yeah, Devin Hester's the one that needs to.
He should have been first ballot, but whatever. Whatever, Hall of Fame. Oh, just realized he was inducted a few weeks ago, says Ronnie. That is correct, actually. I think Ronnie might be right. We had the Baseball Hall of Fame yesterday.
Yeah, Joe Mauer.
Adrian Beltre.
And
Todd Helton.
finally got in.
Yeah, former college quarterback at Tennessee.
Yeah.
Todd Helton. I think he was Peyton Manning's backup.
Oh, he started, I think.
I think that's what it
the
was.
first year.
And we do have Peyton Manning in the Authentics, too, by the way.
Do.
Never mind, that was the Chargers Hall of Fame. Confusing, says he's a finalist. Okay, well, in that case, put Mr. Gates in.
Yeah.
Man deserves that Hall of Fame. One of the best tight ends of all time. Kent State basketball star Antonio Gates. Go figure, right?
Yeah.
Julius Peppers belongs as well. Former Bear Julius Peppers.
So does T.O. Like, what are we doing here?
Terrell Owens should have been first ballot.
Makes no sense.
That's hateful. I think Matt is right. The lid you had in the room was remarkable. Yeah, that Julius Peppers helmet was nuts.
Oh, yeah.
I think Matt is right. I think they announced it Super Bowl weekend. I think they announced the MVP like the week leading up to the Super Bowl, and then they announced the Hall of Famers on Super Bowl weekend. I love Super Bowl Media Day. That Super Bowl week is a bunch of fun. Yeah. We need the Chiefs so we can have Mama Kelsey cooking more cookies. That's what I need.
It's Lamar's time to shine.
Boo, Alex!
It's the Ravens.
Boo!
They're winning it all this year.
Boo! All that winning you did in the UA Pick'em, it's your time to lose. It's your time to lose. I'll tell you what, my bets in the playoffs versus the regular season, way different. I'm up big since the playoffs, so it's my time to win. I'm a playoff guy, you're a regular season guy.
I think the 3 money lines I've gotten wrong are the Packers over the Cowboys week 1.
Yeah.
the Rams. I had the Rams over the Lions, and then I think that's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Those are the 2 games I've got.
Which is so funny because that Rams game, I was debating whether to bet on the money line or the spread.
Yeah.
And the Texan game, I was doing the same thing because I was unsure. Went with the money line for Houston and the spread for the Rams.
Yep.
It was +3. They lost by 1. Still got the spread, which was lucky. Reggie Wayne and Torrey Holt also finalists. We just pulled Reggie Wayne yesterday. We pulled Torrey Holt sometimes. So those are guys we'll see in the break room.
Oh, and then the Bucks-Eagles one. That was the other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was weird. We do have Torrey Holt's former teammates, Kurt Warner and Marshall Faulk, on that Greatest Show on Turf Super Bowl champion inscription in the vault. Also got Eli Manning. Also got Joe Montana. So, very cool. Yeah, college helmets are sick. The Clemson Brian Dawkins, the Justin Jefferson LSU helmet, says Trevor.
The Jefferson was insane.
That one was nuts.
It was like Vikings and LSU, and it was the LSU Tiger, too.
It was ripped, too.
Yeah.
Man, that thing was nuts. I don't know. I'll say this one right here, man.
It's up there.
Look at that helmet. The George Kittle Chrome Flex on the 49ers.
Gold visor.
Oof.
Clean.
The red just pops.
Always does. Always does.
Look at that thing. Anybody want to fill up some minis so we can get the wheel spin, says Sean. Sean, all the headliners are out there in that new mini series, but the Eric Dickerson. 1 box from the new, 1 box from the old. Come and get those minis. Yeah, this Kittle helmet. Oh, I don't know what to say. I mean, we have a lot of Niner fans in the break room, right? John Wells, Omar Ramirez Nieves. We have Roderick Agmada. These are night show guys.
Yeah.
When the night show comes around, these guys will be chasing this. Get in here and beat them to the punch, Alex, right? With the Kittle lid. So diamond helmets, again, everything is out there but the Emmitt Smith, the Donovan McNabb, the Chris Carter, and the Ed Reed. So Marshawn Lynch, Peyton Manning, Kittle, Falk, Steve Young, Terrell Davis, Lawrence Taylor, Jim Brown, and the Gronk Speed Flex still lurking. 6 to go in the single. We have 8 to go in the slab cards. Drew Brees still out there. Tyreek Hill, Saquon Barkley, O.J. Simpson. Mini helmets is the chase. I would like to get this break done, Alex. 5 to go. Everything is left. We got Emmitt Smith again. A lot of good NFC East hits. A.J. Brown, Brian Dawkins. We got Aiden Hutchinson of the Lions looking to make the Super Bowl. Deion Sanders. Joe Montana knows a thing or two about Super Bowls. He won 4 of them. Devontae Adams, Jalen Waddle. A lot of good stuff left in the mini helmets. Jerseys, 4 to go. All the headliners left except for the Christian McCaffrey. So, actually not Christian McCaffrey, excuse me. Terrell Davis. Christian McCaffrey is the biggest headliner left. The best running back in the NFL. This season's rushing title, CMC. So, guys, it is 4:43. Like I said, if the orders are hot enough, we can go all the way up until 5:50. Hop out of the seats. Let Steven and Colin start their show right at 6 o'clock. But if you guys don't order, we'll hop off here at 5 o'clock. It is 4:43. We will do the wheel spin for the minis at 4:55. If it's not full, I'll give you guys till 5 o'clock. If it's not full by 5 o'clock, there will be no wheel spin, looks like. So we do have Jason asking any headliners left in the vault. So, Jason, the vault has only 8 boxes left, my friend. We got 5 total headliners. We have 3 photoed headliners. That includes the Warner and Fogg dual-signed Greatest Show on Turf Super Bowl champion inscribed helmet. And we also have the Joe Montana Salute to Service. That is one of the best quarterbacks of all time. 4-time Super Bowl champion. 3-time Super Bowl MVP. Salute to Service Montana. That double box break, you get the NFC West. You can get the Ram helmet and the Niner helmet, both with 1 spot. Also have Eli Manning on that sick autograph photo. And then we do have Deion Sanders as a secondary headliner and Tim Tebow. So 5 headliners left and 8 boxes left. That is pretty good ratio in the vault. Tony says, what is going on with the minis? It's the chase and has a new set. Let's get at least one filled. Exactly, Tony.
We did fill one.
We did fill one. But we can get more guys. Actually, so it is going to be 455 then.
Yeah.
Because we do have a mini break ready. We are doing that wheel spin at 455. Unless this is full or like 1 or 2 away. If it's close, I'll give you guys a little bit more time. Again, just to clarify, it's 1 box from the new series, 1 box from the old series.
Yep.
The new series has every headliner left but Eric Dickerson. So 455 wheel spin. The earliest we can go is 5 o'clock, Alex. But if these orders heat up, we can go past 5 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Up to you guys what you want to do. I know these guys are always looking for what break is going to fill, though. The instant gratification. If I'm being honest, best bet is the jersey. 4 to go. This will likely go this show. Second best bet, probably the minis, because that is the chase. 5 to go. And then maybe the third best bet is the hottest break in the room. The diamond single, 6 left. Again, the best stuff in the room is in the diamond helmets. $87. A lot of these lids are worth more than 10 times that, right?
Yeah.
Some of the lids like a Peyton Manning, a Gronk Speed Flex, the custom Kittle, a lot of value to those. $87 would be quite the bargain. You actually buy out the whole single in the diamonds. You hit one of those headliners, it's actually worth more than what you paid.
It is.
So definitely some good options in the diamonds. Let's go, guys. Let's get those orders in. Let's knock out some more diamonds. Matthew did his damage. Now's the time to get some more folks in there who can get W's as well, Alex. I can't wait for that championship game on Sunday. I might be shooting you a text if the Chiefs win. I might be talking a little smack.
Oh, yeah.
So I am one of those Lamar Jackson doubters. Lamar has proved me wrong many times. But more than anything, I'm a Patrick Mahomes truster. So I got to see him lose before I can bet against him. Because the only guys to beat Mahomes in the playoffs, Tom Brady and Joe Burrow.
That's it.
That's it. 2 losses to Brady, 1 to Burrow. Don't think it's clickable when I send it.
We
LOL.
got Tony sending in our break page.
It is clickable, Tony.
Yeah, it is.
Tony wants the minis in particular. Look at Tony.
I like it.
We got people doing our job for us, Alex. Here's that mini link. Tony, thank you so much, brother. I'm guessing he's in those minis, right?
Yeah.
He wants to be in that wheel spin. Let's help out Tony. The man is working overtime. He's literally doing our job for us, Alex.
Yeah, you literally did.
Shh, don't tell Matt.
No.
Don't tell Matt. Tony Hoffman is on the case.
I do expect it, though, to be a low-scoring defensive game. It's
Yeah.
2 of the top 3 defenses in the whole entire league.
By scoring the top 2.
Yeah.
Baltimore 1, Kansas City 2.
So, like, if either quarterback has an off game, I'm not going to be surprised at all. I'm not going to downgrade them and be like, oh, they can't perform in the playoffs. We obviously know Mahomes can.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think it's going to be somewhere in the middle. Because I said 23-20, 24-20. A little bit on the low side, but pretty average scoring. I think you said 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
Both offenses have been a little inconsistent this year. Sometimes they pop off for 30-plus. Sometimes they don't do anything. We'll say the Ravens have had really good offensive performances versus, good
weaker
competition.
teams.
Oh,
good teams. Yeah.
They killed the Niners. They killed the Lions. They put it on the Texans this last week. They put it on good teams this year.
The defense helps the offense, though, with the turnovers,
100%.
the field position, the Niners game. Someone said something like last night, like, well, they owned the Niners. And I was like, well, Patrick Mahomes has not given them 5 interceptions. No. That I can say with pretty high confidence. So I'm in the middle. I think it's a great offense, a great defense. I look at somewhere in the middle. The over-under is 44.5. I think that's pretty fair.
I mean, they scored 37 on the Rams.
Yeah.
They scored 56 on the Dolphins. Like, they put it on good teams this year.
Yeah, the Chiefs do the same thing, though. The good teams, they see this in the playoffs every year. Mahomes is 3-1 against the top-scoring defense in his career. So both of these teams, I mean, there's a lineage of answers as to why this team will win, why this team will win. There's a lot of great arguments. By the way, here's one. Andy Reid. He is 5-0 against his former assistants in the playoffs. Harbaugh, former assistant, Reed is 5-2 head-to-head against them.
Look at that.
So there's your little extra tidbit on the big game. Anyone want to trade for the Graham or too many helmets I got? Let me know, says Hidalgo. Hidalgo's looking for Ravens.
Yeah.
He wants Ravens. Minis are 4 away, guys. So it is 449. We're doing the mini wheel spin at 455 unless we are 2 or less away. If we can get this down to 2 or less away, I'll give him more time to be in the wheel spin. Now, that break can still happen, Alex. But if you want to be in the wheel spin, you got to get at least 2 more spots knocked out the next 5 minutes. Or heck, just buy out the 4 spots left and guarantee yourself to be in the wheel spin and in the break.
Great point.
So up to you guys on those minis. That's 4 to go. Jerseys 4 to go. Diamonds 6 to go. I know one game we agree on, Alex. The Niners.
The Niners.
Heavy favorite. I mean, there's always a chance, but it doesn't seem great for the Lions right now.
No, great story this year. They've been a really good football team. They really have been. I just think it ends versus this Niners team.
Yeah. I got a couple of great Niners in the room. That Kittle Chrome Flex. Again, if you haven't seen this one yet, it's worth showing off. George Kittle, first team All-Pro tight end this season.
Yeah.
Mr. Kittle. Maybe the best tight end in football. Maybe the second best. I mean, we could have a Kittle-Kelsey Super Bowl, the 2 best guys in the league.
They're 2 away now, the minis.
Minis 2 away, so give them until 5 o'clock to get those minis done to be in the wheel spin.
You know what I did just notice now that you said those 2 tight ends?
Yeah.
I think the 4 best tight ends in the league are all playing this weekend.
Laporta and Andrews.
And Andrews.
You might be right, Alex.
Is that the key to success? Have a dominant tight end?
Apparently.
That's what it looks like.
I mean, the only other guy I could throw in there would be Hawkinson, right?
Hawkinson, yeah.
You can make a case for him, but you can definitely make a good case. Those are the 4 best guys.
Yeah.
Yes, Tony, it does have to be to break to be in the spin.
We're 2 away.
We're 2 away, Tony. I'm giving you guys till 5 o'clock. 9 minutes for 2 spots. If that doesn't happen, let's be honest, they have not earned to be in the chase wheel spin, Alex. 2 spots in 9 minutes. We do have the McCaffrey in here as well, CMC. Touchdown machine. 2 touchdowns against the Packers.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he didn't get the ball enough, honestly. I think he could have had more yards. They should have given him the ball even more, Alex.
I've noticed, especially, it's playoff time. McCaffrey should be getting the ball, honestly, 30 times a game.
And it was wet and rainy.
Yeah.
McCaffrey should have got the ball even more. I think just under 100 rush yards. But another great game for Mr. CMC. So, I will say Detroit, though, better against the run than the pass. But I think McCaffrey should still get the ball a lot.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it as both offenses, I would honestly say, are equal. Mm-hmm. They both have a lot of weapons.
Top 5 offenses.
Top 5 offenses, 100%. Great play callers, Ben Johnson, Kyle Shanahan. But when you look at the defenses, I think it's a big advantage that the Niners have over the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions are kind of that one team. I look at all 4 teams, complete teams, right? Ravens, Chiefs, we got Niners. All those teams good on both sides of the ball. Mm-hmm. The Lions are a little bit more just on the offensive side. But hey, anything is possible. 1-game scenario, you never know. They do have Eminem behind their corner.
They do.
How about an Eminem Taylor Swift Super Bowl?
Oh, that would be something.
That would be...
You think you would do a diss track?
Yes, they both will do a diss track.
Oh, man, yeah.
That should be the halftime show.
Oh, man.
I do know that Usher is in it. He loved the song. Yeah. But they should have a surprise performance. Eminem and Taylor Swift.
That would be something.
That would be quite the Super Bowl halftime show.
Ooh, Hidalgo might be right. And RG3 would be sick.
Yeah, I don't know how much he signs. We haven't had much RG3. He is a big-time announcer these days. He puts a lot of stuff out there on Twitter, RG3.
He's something. He's going at it with his old coach, Jay Gruden.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think Jay Gruden kind of won. I'm not going to lie.
Jay Gruden was the nice guy in that argument, right? Just kind of.
They're both
both
equally went at each other.
Equally went at each other.
Yeah.
So.
Just like these guys should be going at the breaks.
Let's go. Mini helmets 2 to go. Let's get those minis done. Get in that chase wheel spin. Diamonds 6 to go. Jerseys 4 to go. If these breaks do not fill out this program, they'll happen during the 6 p.m. show tonight. The minis, though, are the chase. It would be a hashtag shame not to get those done. I'll have to get the shame bells from Game of Thrones. Shame. Shame. Shame.
Who is also in Ted Lasso.
Yes, we got to get her in the break room. Hannah Wedding, what is it? I can't remember
I
her
don't know
last
the
name.
off the top of my
Hannah
head.
W something. It's Hannah W.
I'll just call her
the
Rebecca.
actress. Rebecca, yes. We had Amelia Clark in the room last
We
week.
had Kit Harington, Jon
Yeah.
Snow. I think we've had Peter Dinklage in the past.
Yeah, I actually always
Yeah.
missed the Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
Tyrion Lannister. So we could have some of those actually maybe today in that 1 in 4 series.
Yeah, it could be tonight.
Could be tonight, guys. Let's see. Order coming in. Let's see. Is it a mini order?
I think it. No, we got one in the mini, one in the jersey.
Roderick, Niner 49er.
So we're one away.
He's here for that CMC. Also, Roderick, do not forget the George Kittle.
Yeah.
Chrome Flex, my man. Roderick Egmata. Another one of these Niner fans.
We're also close on the jersey now. We're 2 away in the jersey, 1 away in the mini.
So there should be 2 more breaks we get done this show. Could be more if you guys want. Or it could be a pre-fill for the guys tonight.
Yeah.
5 minutes to knock out that mini break. 1 spot to go. I'm doing the wheel spin either when that is closed or at 5 o'clock, Alex.
Okay.
That mini break is going to happen this program. We're not going anywhere. There's 1 spot left. This mini break is going to happen. But I do got to put a timer on this. You guys got to earn it. You will not be in the wheel spin if that mini break is not done by 5 o'clock. 1 more spot, 1 more person, and those minis are closed out. Got a lot of legends in there. Emmitt Smith, Joe Montana, Deion Sanders, some of the best guys of the 90s, of the 80s, some absolute legends in that mini-series.
Kurt Warner, too.
Kurt Warner. Love me some Kurt Warner. That's a Cardinal Kurt Warner, actually.
Yeah.
We have the Ram one in the vault. Also, Montana's in the vault. We've got a lot of good stuff in every series. The room is loaded, Alex.
That's what we do.
It's what we do, baby. Ultimate autographs. It is technically 24/7. You can order every single second of the day.
Yeah, just if we're off, that doesn't mean you can't order.
Yeah, you can order. We just break the boxes during the noon show, 3 p.m. show, and 6 p.m. show. And usually that lunch and dinner break, we're looking at 30 minutes, sometimes an hour, sometimes like 15 minutes. It's basically, I think of it, noon to midnight often. Noon to 11.
Yeah.
Noon to 10:30. I mean, most of the day.
You could even go past midnight. I think Joe and them went a little bit past midnight.
They did.
On Saturday.
They did go past midnight on Saturday. Order coming in. Let's see here.
Craig closing out
All
the
right, thank you,
minis.
Craig. He's got to make sure I'm not the Grinch. He's like, Kamen, I'm looking to look out for you. I don't want you to be the Grinch. I don't want you to do the wheel spin without that mini break. I'm going to close it up.
I think Mr. Hoffman might give him a hug.
Yeah, Tony Hoffman's pumped.
Yeah.
Tony! I mean, Tony did put it in the chat. He rallied the
He
troops.
set the link and everything.
He literally got this done. This mini break provided courtesy of Tony Hoffman. It wasn't you and I selling, it was Tony. Thank you, sir. Drop me 2 box numbers. Let's get that jersey break done this show as well. Jersey break only 2 away. So that is Mark Hoffman, same as Tony.
Yep.
Skylar McCarty, Sean Blasco, Craig Crenshaw, Roderick Egmata, and Craig Crenshaw again. So 1 box number from the old series, 1 box number from the new. I think it's 7 left in the old series, Alex.
Should be 7.
Those are right there, right? I think that's 7. Yep.
Yep.
So Sean says 18 and 5. So are you saying 18 from the old, 5 from the new, Sean?
That is what I'm guessing.
I'm guessing that's what he wants, because 18 is on the ticker for the old series. I do want to clarify. And this is basically what we do for the diamond sometimes, right?
Yeah.
1 box from the new series, 1 box from the old. He says correct. All right, so Peyton Manning, number 18, and Donovan McNabb, number 5.
Oh, well, we pulled one of them.
Yeah.
We're going to pull the other later?
It's foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing, man. It is real. Actually, my bad. I gotta put the Emmitt Smith lid over there. We got ourselves the minis here. We'll get you guys randomized 10 clicks. I hope this is not the last break of the show. I would love to get that jersey break done, but that's up to you guys. We'll do this break, then we'll do the wheel spin, and we're going to go ahead and give these guys until 5:10. If that jersey break is done by 5:10, we'll break it. Otherwise, pre-fill for the guys tonight at 6. Should be done by 5:10. 10 minutes, plenty of time to get that done. Daryl jumped in the vault. There we go, Daryl.
Yeah, newcomer.
So, Facebook a little slow, says Tony. I think, technically speaking, I know it's not by a lot, but I think, like, Twitch is 5 seconds faster than YouTube. Facebook is 5 seconds slower than YouTube, but they're all pretty close. Definitely pretty close on the stream. I think it's just, we don't control that. It's just whichever stream is quickest. I think, technically speaking, Twitch is the fastest one. Facebook is the slowest one.
One to go on those jerseys. That'll happen.
All right, perfect. Thank you, guys. Minis here, 10 clicks. All right, 10 clicks. Craig up top. You've got the NFC North. Mark's got the NFC South. Roderick, NFC East. Craig, NFC West. Craig, AFC North. Sean, AFC South. Skylar, AFC East. And Mark in the AFC West. So I'll do let's do the old one first. 18, then we'll do 5 for the new one. 18 of 30. This is one of the most underrated receivers of all time. Jaguar great. Put this man in the Hall of Fame already. Jimmy Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very clean Lunar Mini. Sean Blasco, 1 spot on that break. And that is what we call a box number mojo with the Jimmy Smith.
Yeah, I kind of forget how good he really was.
He was so good. The Jaguars were a brand new franchise at the time. Jimmy Smith was a big reason why they were pretty darn good. 12,287 receiving yards for Jimmy Smith. Made 5 Pro Bowls, Alex. Guy was really, really good. 5 straight Pro Bowls at one point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He had 8 straight 1,000-yard receiving seasons. Then he had 805 in 12 games. Then had 2 straight again 1,000 for Jimmy Smith. So awesome get right there. Sean Blasco. Number 82 for the Jaguars. Mark Brunell, the quarterback back then. Fred Taylor, the running back. Good Jacksonville teams in the late 90s.
Was Tony Baselli on those teams?
Tony Baselli, yep.
Get in here.
Hall of Famer Tony Baselli.
Yeah.
A legend. Considered one of the best linemen ever.
Yep.
Didn't play super long, but he was like that guy that you couldn't really get past, Tony Baselli. Kind of like a Trent Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Another guy who's playing this weekend for the Niners. All right, one more coming up in the mini double. Then we have the jersey break. Then we'll do the mini wheel spin. Then we'll see where we're at. Should be about 5:10 anyway, Alex. But we'll give them until 5:10. If we're close on breaks, we'll keep going. Otherwise, 5:10, a pretty solid sign-off point for the 3 p.m. show. Pretty good 3 p.m. show.
Yeah.
Again, kind of like the noon show. Started a little slow, then we exploded. I mean, Matthew McLaughlin was not messing around.
Yeah.
So we got ourselves one of the best pass rushers of all time, Hall of Famer Jack Youngblood on the Ram Mini.
Oh, yeah.
This guy was a sack machine. Craig Crenshaw in the NFC West. Congrats, Craig, on Jack Youngblood.
Just a great name.
It's a great name. Always makes me think of Uncle Drew. Hey, Youngblood. I love that movie. That is, for me, the most underrated sports movie of all time. Every time I watch it, I laugh so much, Alex. Jack Youngblood, unofficially, 6th all-time in career sacks. 151.5 career sacks. That is since 1960. I know the sack was unofficial back then, but unofficially, the only guys with more sacks ever, Julius Peppers, Kevin Green, Deacon Jones, Reggie White, and Bruce Smith. That is the list. Not many on that one. Congrats, Craig, on Jack Youngblood. On the retro Ram Mini. And we do have that jersey break.
Yes.
So, jerseys are coming up next. All right, only one headliner gone in that new series in the minis. Photoed headliner, at least, Alex. Now that mini break should be hot tonight. The diamond break will be hot tonight.
Oh, yeah.
The jersey break will be hot tonight. And same thing tomorrow, right? 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. It does not stop ever here in the break room. All right, jerseys are next. Rushing title number 4. Dan. Oh, we got Joffrey McGregor. That's a mix of Ewan McGregor, the Obi-Wan actor, and Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
Look at that.
Roderick Igmata, Nate Cosman, Shane Carr, and Michael Howe. That's Mad Mike Gaiman in here. Michael Howe. Jersey single number 4. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys, for the rushing title. Cool. Making it happen here on the break page. You guys are fantastic. Knocking out some heat. So break page is kind of open. So this is probably the last break. Unless we get to 1 or 2 spots away. There is a 6 p.m. show as well, not far away. So I know John got his spot in the next mini break, which is great, John. That'll definitely break tonight, if not sooner. So I'll give you guys about 30 seconds on a box call here. Otherwise, I'll go to the wheel to the side. I know Dan's been very active in the chat. Michael's been active in the chat. Jeffrey, new guy in the room, let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. I think we skipped everything in the jerseys, Alex.
Yeah.
That has insane headliner ratios. 14 headliners in 23 boxes right now. That's nuts. Counting the secondary headliners, that is. John Sutter, there's 8 boxes left in the vault. That includes a Joe Montana Salute to Service 49er Authentic. That includes a Marshall Faulk and Kurt Warner dual signed Ram Authentic. The Eli Manning photo and secondary headliners, Deion Sanders and Tim Tebow. Plus, there's a vault key as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of great stuff left in the vault, John. So definitely want to jump in there. I know a lot of folks were chasing the Chrome Flexes, the Speed Flexes, the Mahomes. Those might be gone, but there's a lot of good stuff left. You got it. No problem, John. No problem at all. All right, jersey break is out of 30. Is that right, Alex?
Yes. 35.
35. I'll go to the 40 wheel then. So let's see here. Box number in the jerseys. This is box 13 here. 1-3 for the jerseys. The Dan Marino box here. All right, we'll throw these guys in the randomizer. We'll get these folks randomized for what could be the last break in this series. And this is a really good time here to reinforce a new rule in the break room. Danny, no problem, man. He says, sorry I was late. We did have a little incident the other day where we randomized the number already. We picked it. We ended up giving the customer who was late a box call, and the guy ended up losing out on a Brian Dawkins Hydro Flex. Do want to be big with the rules here. As it says on our rule page, just want to clarify this. Box numbers. If no one calls out a number, then we randomize for our numbers. Once it's gone through the randomizer, the box is final. We did go through the randomizer. It did pick box 13. Do appreciate you calling it, Danny Vincenzo. Let's see where it was. Box 13 was on the 1 to 40. But got to go with the rules, Alex, because, for example, let's just say 13 turns out to be McCaffrey. A guy would have got the NFC West. He gets mad. It would have been McCaffrey. So that is a rule we're enforcing, because I know earlier this week someone lost out on a Brian Dawkins Hydroflex. So great time to reinforce this rule that we have here in the room. We'll go with 13 because the box was final. The one time I would make that exception is if there's a guy that has all the spots. Yeah. There's no one else in there. If they're really confident about a box, we'll go with that. We are going with 13 here. Diamond's looking great, Johnny Pop Wizard. We got ourselves actually almost everything left. Peyton Manning, Jim Brown, Rob Gronkowski, Steve Young, Terrell Davis, George Kittle, Marshawn Lynch, and Lawrence Taylor. 4 headliners gone. McNabb, Smith, Reed, and Chris Carter. The rest remain. So we got 10 clicks here for our spots. Now I want to know what's in 22 though, right?
I know.
The curiosity is killing me. So Shane's got the NFC North. We got Roderick NFC South, Dan NFC East, Joffrey NFC West. Dan's got the AFC North and South, Michael AFC East, and Nate in the AFC West. 13 coming up, 13 of 35. Ooh, we got Nate in here, Nate Cosman, with a former Pro Bowl running back, one of those Miami Hurricane stars. It's Clinton Portis on the Bronco jersey. All right, Nate. Nate the Great, AFC West with CP, Clinton Portis. Nice custom, Alex.
Yeah, it is.
Nice custom. The Bronco colors always pop there. Johnny Pop Wizard, big time Lion fan in the room. Now, you know, I talk about predictions I get right. Like I had Chiefs Niners before the season. Let's talk about predictions I got wrong. Because Johnny Pop Wizard told me Lions in the NFC Championship game. I told him, Johnny Pop, not going to happen. They're really good. They'll win a playoff game. It's not their time yet. I was wrong. Johnny Pop Wizard was right. Detroit Lions in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, because you had the Vikings winning the division.
I did have the Vikings winning the division.
Kirk Cousins going down.
Injuries did hurt him a lot, but Detroit Lions, Johnny Pop's team, did surprise me, that's for sure. So I think I had Niners. Well, I think I had Niners Cowboys when the playoffs started. I had Niners Eagles before the playoffs started in the NFC title game. So Lions surprised a lot of folks, including myself. All right, so we'll do that wheel spin. Are we close on something, Alex?
Nothing under the halfway mark.
Okay, what's our closest one right now?
5-way and the diamond single.
All right, guys, let's make a push if you want to close it up. Otherwise, this will be the last thing we do for this program. We'll be right back at 6 o'clock, Stephen and Colin. He says, we got this one, then a bye week, then the big one, fellas. I promise, says Johnny Pop. Woo! All right, Johnny Pop. Feeling good about it.
Yeah.
He is a wizard.
He is a wizard.
Now, can he influence the players? I hope not.
Maybe.
Don't try, Johnny. It's like that movie Angels in the Outfield, Alex. Yeah. Which Colin Rudisil does not like. Can you believe that? Have you seen that movie?
I have.
It's a good one. Colin does not like it.
It's all right.
Yeah, he's a hater, Mr. Rudisil. Love the guy, but man, he also doesn't like Home Alone.
Oh, come on.
I know, right? Give him a hard time, guys. Home Alone. Colin Rudisil does not like it somehow. Doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. 10 clicks. Top one getting a wheel spin here. Johnny says, I'm giving it my all. LOL. He's going all Gandalf and Dumbledore on us. Craig Crenshaw. What's up, Craig? Taking home a wheel spin. Let us know what number you want to start on, Craig. Otherwise, we'll get you started on 1. Whatever this lands on, that's how much money Craig gets in a gift card. Craig Crenshaw, are you out there, sir? Bueller. He was in here earlier, Craig Crenshaw. I'll give him 20 more seconds here. Otherwise, we're spinning on 1. Did we close up a jersey break?
Well, Dan Scapetta got 5 spots.
Okay, so we're 3 away. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes here. Rookie of the Year was good as well, Daniel Kyler.
Yeah.
All right, let's spin this bad boy. Big money, Craig. Big money. $89. Congratulations, Craig Crenshaw. That's nice. He says 1 is fine. Oh, 1 was fine. All right, man. That was very fine. Let's talk hit of the show, Alex. I think this is going to be the bronze, the Kelly Green, Chris Carter. I think the gold is the Emmett, right?
Gotta be.
So I'll go silver medal on this silver McNabb two-tone helmet, Speed Flex. Silver medal, I know Ed Reed is the honorable mention. 4th place, Ed Reed. Not bad if that's your 4th best helmet of the show. But this is the cream of the crop. Beautiful Emmitt Smith. Drip authentic custom lid. That is nuts. Craig says, my best day on here ever.
Oh.
2 things, Craig. Play the 6 p.m. show and play the lotto. You're hot today. You are hot today. Keep that hot streak alive. All right, let's see here. We got jerseys are 3 away. Does anyone want to close out the jerseys here the next minute or so? Otherwise, this would be a great pre-fill for the guys tonight. Is there anyone out there that wants to close these jerseys? We'll give you guys 2 minutes here. If these are closed in 2 minutes, we'll break them. Otherwise, we'll hop off at 5:17. Give Colin and Steven a shot of those jerseys. It would be about 40 minutes, so we'll be soon. I do want to give them ample time just in case, but I'm not against the pre-fill for the guys tonight. 1 helmet, 1 mini, $50 gift card, an $89 gift card, Craig Crenshaw.
Oh.
Yeah, good job, brother. What was the mini? He got the Dalvin Cook authentic.
We got the Jack Youngblood.
Jack Youngblood. There we go, Craig. I mean, sometimes you got to see the ball go through the hoop, right?
Exactly.
Steph Curry needs the layup, needs the free throw.
Yeah.
Daniel Collar knows. Took him a while to get his first win. Then he started winning nonstop. So, Craig, maybe, just maybe, that George Kittle Chrome Flex could be yours. Maybe the Peyton Manning could be yours. A lot of great stuff in those diamond helmets. So 1 more minute here, just in case, on those jerseys. Otherwise, Dan the Man, that'll be a pre-fill for tonight's 6 p.m. show. Or at least, if not a pre-fill, very early in the 6 p.m. show.
Yeah.
Here we go. Did someone close it?
John Sutter got 1.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Guys, let's get this filled up if you want to break it this show. Otherwise, again, it's going to be tonight at 6 o'clock. Oh, boy. Hope it's not another 1.
It is another 1.
Oh, my gosh. All right. They've done their work. I'll give them 4 more minutes, Alex. 5:20. I'm not the Grinch here. Give you guys 4 minutes. Can't get 1 spot in 4 minutes, though. We'll hop off at 5:20. Chase Wheelspin was won by Craig Crenshaw. $89, Tony Hoffman. He's got to give you the air high five for the assist, right? Chase Wheelspin is closed, by the way. Let me get this off here. Chase Wheelspin. So 3 minutes for 1 spot, guys. Close up the jerseys. Jerseys will break it right away. Otherwise, you guys will have 40 minutes at 6 o'clock. I'm all right with making this a pre-fill for the guys tonight. I'm okay with some momentum. Up to you guys. Because otherwise, the break page kind of open. That diamond single 5 to go should break early on tonight, right?
Yeah.
Should be an early break. If Nate comes in here tonight, he's all about speed flexes.
Oh, yeah.
He sees that George Kittle, it's over. Shut it down. Yeah, your time will come, Tony. It goes in swings, man. Definitely goes in swings. You win some, you lose some. Let's see if these guys are going to make it awkward, Alex.
I know.
I hate that situation where I want to stay on. I want to get these guys to their break. But I also want to get Steven and Colin ready for tonight. Like, if we were, like, 3 or 4 spots away everywhere, I would say let's stay on. Let's keep rolling. But with us pretty open, I want to give these guys their shot to get ready.
The man who just won.
Craig Crenshaw. My man. Thank you, Craig. Jersey single coming up. A jersey single. Drop me a box number. Thank you, Craig Crenshaw. This will be the last break unless something else is full by the time this is done. Last break of the early show. Mr. Crenshaw. And then we do have another show at 6 o'clock, so very, very brief break before the 6 p.m. show. So Dan, John, and Shane. John wants 27. Thank you, John. John is one of those box number mojo guys, right?
Yeah.
Some guys love to call numbers, some hate it. John is on the love side. He's a lover, not a hater, Alex, on those box calls. All right, guys. Let's end the show with some heat in the jerseys. The rushing title jerseys. All right. I was waiting on the crawl, says Craig. No problem, Craig. We got it in time. So 10 times. Dan is going to win this one, says Craig. He has a 5 in 8 chance, but nothing is guaranteed. Dan, NFC North, NFC South. John, NFC East. Craig, NFC West. Shane, AFC North. And Dan's got the rest of the AFC. 27 out of 35. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a snipe. Box number mojo. It is John Sutter. I do feel bad for Dan. Had some good odds. But that's how the breaks go sometimes. Darren Sproles on the Eagle jersey. Very, very nice hit. Darren Sproles still has the record most all-purpose yards in a season. Rushing, receiving, kick return, punt return yards. The great Darren Sproles. John says, thank you. You're welcome, John. Another Eagle today. Whole bunch of Eagles in this show, including Darren Sproles.
I love this show.
Yeah, Colin would have loved it. Not a very big player, but he was really good, Darren Sproles. Very, very good.
All-decade team.
Yeah, because he was that great kick and punt returner.
Yeah, he did it all.
He did it all, Mr. Sproles. Did it for a bunch of teams, too.
Yep.
The Eagles, the Saints, the Chargers, everywhere he went, he was in one word, electric.
Yes.
Very nice. I think we pulled like 6 Eagles this show. 5 or 6.
It was a lot.
I mean, Carter, McNabb, Sproles, Graham. A lot of Eagles today. But the best hit is actually a Cowboy, I still think.
Yeah.
I know we went over these earlier. Real quick, I'll pop these on the Just Chatting scene. 4 awesome lids. The Emmitt Smith custom lid. The Ed Reed, the Kelly Green, Chris Carter. We'll go with Carter as the bronze. Silver medal for the top hit is this McNabb two-toned Speed Flex hit of the show. It's got to be the Emmitt Smith drip helmet. This thing is nuts, Alex.
Insane.
I love this helmet so much with the visor, the white and the blue. NFL's all-time leading rusher, the best Dallas Cowboy of all time.
Yeah.
The great Emmitt Smith. So let me write this up for John. Any other thoughts on the hit video for you, Alex?
No, it's definitely got to be these 4 helmets specifically.
Yeah.
These big 2 right here.
Yeah, these are the ones that really stand out.
A little rivalry, too. A little Cowboy versus Eagle.
I think that's probably what we'll do with the theme.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably just do those for the custom video. The 2 custom lids, they are fantastic. So quick little last peek on the break page just in case. Refreshing. Looks like that'll do it for the early show. Again, guys, thank you so much, Alex, for co-hosting, for producing. Doing a great job as always. Thank you to the customers for watching, for chatting, for buying. You guys are the best. Plenty of great stuff in the break room every single day. 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time. Alex will see you on Friday night.
Yep.
I'll see you tomorrow night, Thursday at 6. Steven and Colin tonight at 6. Fantastic stuff for sure. Daniel says, stick with it, Tony. Started 0 for 22. Now have 29 full-size, 19 minis, and a bunch of jerseys, says Daniel Kyler. Good job, Daniel. True story of perseverance in the break room.
Yep.
So, guys, that'll do it. We're right back here at 6 p.m. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.